It's catching the horse fever.
I cannot
It's an epidemic. Alright, so Hinkle, to fill you in on the Rosa mod, this is basically, the setup is Anon got sentenced to another detention weekend of campus beautification, and him and Rosa happened to hit it off really well because she was having a bad time, and they connected over tending to flowers, so Anon pivoted hard because Rosa was putting out and Fang wasn't.
I really wonder... Wait, what? Hold on. What? That last part, is that actually accurate?
No.
No. Well, I mean, in the sense of Rosa is, more communicative and talkative than Fang was.
It's like, oh, this is what it's like to want to be with a stable girl by comparison.
No, we're not
Trish
talking about the horses anymore.
I mean, Trish is like happy but also annoyed.
There was
Why is she annoyed?
We did have a minor thing of Reed and Trish being upset because Fang is getting kind of jealous of us hanging with Rosa all the time now.
Anon went in so hard on Rosa, he kind of just started like pulling away from the band.
Wait, are there four endings in this?
No. Hinkle.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so Hinkle, this game does have one of the things you do hate the most.
What's that?
It's an unfinished story.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
why are we doing it?
Well, it's based off a fanfic, which I believe is finished. So this is mostly finished. But yeah, I don't think it has multiple endings because of that.
You bring me great sadness.
Well, hey, at least I didn't.
Look, you get what you can get.
I mean, I could have pivoted that joke the other way.
We can get other things.
Well, streamer picked this, bruh.
Yeah. Hey, anyways, also, we met Rosa's mom and dad. Her mom is sick. She has some sort of cancer, maybe.
Oh, how sad.
But
She's got Disney mother's disease.
They have a big farm, though, so the dad's is a rancher type.
I don't know what kind of Pokemon her mom is.
I was gonna say a rancher type Digimon. Like that just sounds like a thing.
Yeah, we're playing Dino Rancher, actually. We're playing Jurassic Park. We're raising up.
When
the dinosaurs.
are you playing that on stream?
I might actually. I don't know. With Jurassic Park 3 coming up later this year, maybe I have 1 and 2. So I don't know which one to try.
Rancher, but
Is there a monster? Is there a multiplayer mode?
Is there actual
I specifically
Dino Rancher?
meant Dino Rancher, but
What's Dino Rancher?
I googled Dino Rancher. It's just giving me a kids show.
Are you sure you don't think you have Monster Rancher?
I thought that was a video game. Maybe it was
Monster Rancher?
Yeah, there's Monster
Maybe
Rancher.
Something else. Maybe it's something else.
Here, let me Dino Rancher game. This is just giving me games based off the kids show.
Oh wow. Maybe I was thinking of something else.
Oh wait, we have a Steam game, Paleo Pines. Okay, this just looks like a Harvest Moon style game, but you get to ride dinosaurs. Never mind.
That's cool.
Alright, so anyways, we just left off talking with, leaving Rosa's family, having that first good meeting. The parents like us. So after what feels like an eternity, the start of a new quarter finally dawns. And not a moment too soon. I managed to survive midterms with most of my grades and sanity intact. I owe most of my survival to Stella and Rosa, honestly. The two of them were yeah.
I'm sorry, I just wanted how does this like function? Like, does it go through like the beginning of the story and then there's like a pivot, or does it just like start?
Yeah, you just start the mod where the mod starts, so it like...
I think maybe I was thinking of Dinosaur King.
What's Dinosaur King?
So yeah, I think time-wise this started before the concert, or hunting for a venue at Dino Mo's. So it's fairly early on in the
I've never seen Dinosaur King.
Dinosaur King.
It looks like.
Oh, I've heard of
Bakugan, but
this.
stupid. Although Bakugan is also stupid, so.
Bakugan was amazing, Hinkle. You shut up.
You've angered him now.
I have a whole stack of Bakugan. Though no
How
one.
do they stack?
Well, I got this like cool turnstile thing, so it's got like holders that hold 3 Bakugan in them, and they slot in, and then you could like twist it to spin and have them all like stick out. It's really cool.
That's kind of cool.
Though fortunately, no one else ever collected Bakugan aside from me and my brother, so didn't really get to play too many people.
I
Do you
had
even
one
know
that
how
I
to play
liked
the game?
just messing. No, I just had one I liked playing with.
I also got.
Khazard, do you know how to play the game?
Yeah, you put down the metal cards, and then you roll your Bakugan, and then you gradually spend turns back and forth playing down enough. Well, this is the original Bakugan, because they rebooted the series and the game to place differently, whereas the new game uses hexagons and a whole like grid setup.
Okay.
So I believe the basic mechanic is still the same. You put down these metal plates on the field to make the play field, and you roll your Bakugan out to stick on, because they're a marble, and you roll them out, and you want the magnet of the bomb to stick it to the metal plate where it'll pop open and be the monster. And I can't remember if you need 2 to land on the same card to fight, or if they just have to be next to, like their cards have to be next to each other. But the cards give their power to the Bakugan based on the color of the Bakugan. So, like, you could steal a card someone else, because the cards are played face down, so you don't know what your opponent plays, but you can roll your Bakugan onto it to, like, now that's the card my Bakugan's going to use. I stole what you had set up, so you can, like, do some predictions like that. It is a fun, interesting game, but it's also trying to roll the Bakugan to actually land on the card is kind of hard if you don't have, like, an actual flat surface arena.
And if your aim sucks.
Yeah.
That is very interesting to have, like, a card game with a skill mechanic.
To be fair, there are magnets in the toys and the cards to help.
Yeah. But, like, what's the mechanic for them fighting? Like, how does that work?
The Bakugan have assigned point values, I think.
Yeah, so they got power written inside the Bakugan after they pop open. So you would add that plus the power of the card. Because there's, 5 colors, basic red, blue, green, black, and white. And so the color of the each card will have a power setting for each 5 of those. So then, if you have a red Bakugan the card, you get the power, the red power listed added to your Bakugan. And then you also have, like, normal cards you could play that have, like, special effects, like, a typical magic card in any other game or trap card or whatever. So then, it's basically just whoever has the highest power wins, but so the skill comes in getting on the right card to get the highest power.
I had one of the ones, it was my favorite one, it was cylinder shaped, and when it opened up it fired a second smaller Bakugan.
Oh,
I was about to say, are there, like, any, like, special effects on the Bakugan and stuff?
Multi-piece Bakugans.
They had giant Bakugan that are like 8 times the size of the other Bakugan in different shapes too. So you got, I think I have one of the giant balls, and my brother has a giant pyramid-shaped Bakugan. And then there's also a giant square Bakugan.
Well, are there any, like, effects, sort of, like, effect monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh, for example?
No, that comes down just to the cards. Because I think some of the cards have effects on too. And then, like I said, there's normal non-metal cards you can play like a card game.
Interesting.
But, yeah, so I think most of these mechanics are still the same for the new version of the game. Because, like, they use hexagonal grid now and stuff. I'm not entirely too sure. I mean, I guess it's doing well enough as a series. If they did a reboot, that means they're certainly putting something into it.
I'm still surprised Beyblade is as popular as it is.
Beyblades are awesome.
They are, but I just wouldn't think spinning tops would hold that power for that long.
I mean, it's actually impressive and interesting, all the, like, different mechanisms you can put in a top, and it actually does make a difference in like.
Also, it is pretty stand out. Nothing else can compete.
I had one of the ones where it had the trigger, and you could move it back and forth using it.
That's really
after
cool.
it was spinning.
And like
remote control.
There's actual rock paper scissors going on. Like the offense
Also
strategy actually does lose to the defense strategy most of the time, which actually does lose to like the all round strategy. It's really cool.
Also, the first season in the anime had a obscenely good theme song.
Beyblades.
Had a lot of good staying power. I remember in high school, in senior year, when we got class rings, and we like the school's like, oh yeah, you can order class rings, so everybody orders one at the start of the year. And then when we got them, like towards the mid of the year, or me and my friends, we just during lunch that day, we just all spun our rings on the table like Beyblades to battle each other. Some of those rings went flying.
They tend to do that. That fucking Beyblade Let It Rip thing is like, it's burned into my brain, not because of the show, but because of this one fucking video it's attached to.
Also remember, it's canon in Beyblades that Moses used one to split the Red Sea.
I forgot they did rewriting history in the anime.
And it's great
too. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! It was doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit with real people.
And it's great because the when they show it in the anime, they just have a static image of like a painting of Moses splitting the Red Sea, and then they just like very cheaply slide a Beyblade across the screen like it's flying through the water. It's like you did the lowest effort effect for this. It's amazing.
Look, we spent all the money on the CGI for the tops. What do you want?
Good evening, sirs. Did you win the horse race? I won the first one, Khazard, but then Condor Pasta lost the second one, so we had to ship her off to the factory.
Condor Pasta.
That's what she is now.
Oh no. Alright, well we can go now.
Yeah. I owe most of my survival to Stella and Rosa, honestly. The two of them were a huge help in helping me study, instead of getting distracted by horse girls.
I would have spent so much money on gacha games if I didn't study.
Which would suck because I have no money. I'd be in horrible debt.
Damn gacha games.
Normally I'd fall back on Fang, Trish, and Reed for help, since I got the most classes with them, but for some reason, Trish decided to dump a metric ton of bullshit on me during midterms week. Accidentally spilling coffee on my math notes, deliberately interrupting my study sessions in the library, pulling Fang out of our music lessons for some stupid reason or another. She even tried to get me pulled out of one of my tests, something bogus about me making a bomb threat or something. Everyone knows mass shootings are the new craze.
Oh no.
Trish, we both know he doesn't know how to make a bomb.
Instead of doxing, she's just going more straight to the point to get him kicked out of the school. It was like she unleashed a year's worth of pent-up trigger rage on me in the span of 5 days. No matter what I did, she just wouldn't relent. I know Shima to be found.
Fuck you, dude. Get it through your head.
Whatever.
I've grown to like that fandom theory that she just really wants to screw him. That's why she's so angry at him.
The immense sexual frustration. That's a great image. Pint of pain.
But she doesn't know how to get it across, so she just insults him.
At least it's over with. The pink parasocial parasite rolls her eyes over the rim of her hideously bedazzled coffee thermos. Spears came on the...
At least I can afford bedazzles!
Dang, no matter what universe, I'm always gonna get a Parasaur bullying me for being poor. Well, at least she doesn't know I almost played a gacha game.
Almost.
Spears came on the speaker during homeroom, demanding all seniors to make for the auditorium for a special announcement. Naomi took the opportunity to walk with me, but I know what she really wants.
Dick.
Yes.
So, is Scruffy voicing Naomi, or?
This is the first time we've seen Naomi.
Oh, okay.
So he's got Rosa, so you can take her.
Since people have been accusing the voice that Shima does, the same voice I'm doing, I can just do it for you. For Naomi, I suppose.
Yeah, go take it.
Anon, you've just got to ignore Trish!
Sup, losers? Sup, Gideon Phantom? How you doing?
Don't let her get to you!
I think I'm also doing Stella.
Yeah.
And Reed.
Like you've been doing this whole year? Nope.
What just happened?
It just speeds past it because it's Anon cutting her off.
Oh.
Here, I'll give you one more time to try to catch it and say it really fast. I'll cut you off.
Try and have some fun,
This again? Ever since the concert at Moe's, Naomi seems convinced that Fang and I belong together. Naomi, I told you, I'm with Rosa now. Unless...
Unless?
More Trish to distract Hinkle. That is a good Trish, but I think she's a little too tall.
This bitch.
Fang and I
distract me from Mexicans, and yet the language of the picture.
I know, right?
Yeah, see, it's distracting you by confusing you because you know Trish isn't Mexican.
Or tall.
That's true.
Fang and I, we're just friends. She hardly took that for an answer.
I just think the two of you would work well together.
Despite my best efforts, it's impossible to tune her out. She keeps changing her pitch, so I can never match it.
I'm like the Simurg and Worm.
Worm mentioned.
Every time you think my song is over, the pitch changes and you can't stop thinking about it.
1 hour, 46 minutes.
Now I'm thinking, should I add a worm emote? But what would a worm emote even be?
You just make it Skitter.
What does she look like?
The protagonist. I mean, her villain/hero outfit is like she's got like chitinous armor, and her head is it's sort of got like mandibles on the mask.
So she's very buggy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, why don't you just drop a picture in VC context?
Okay, so I'll just like draw Kamen Rider and call it a day.
Yeah, close enough. Both bugs.
Hold on a second.
Why?
Do you have some kind of strict chat filter on? It's not doing that for me.
Why are idiots and lovers censored? Both Giddy and Pint have those crossed out. They're not crossed out for me, and I don't have an auto filter set on for our channel.
Could be it's his own filters on.
So we're Khazard unintentionally revealing what kind of chats he's been in. Time for another approach. Look, I appreciate the help, Naomi, but I'm fine. Besides...
I just shared some good fan arts.
Oh, that's a lot more simpler than I was imagining.
Depends on your interpretation. These are some interpretations. Other ones are more complex. But I was intentionally looking for some of the more
I'll have to actually
defined ones.
I'll have to actually read Worm at some point to get my own visual image then. I'll lightly skim Worm.
There's an audiobook if that helps.
No, I want to read it.
Okay. I mean, good for you.
So many bits, Scruffy. You're showering them.
Also, I was just laughing at the picture too that
Yeah.
Pink posted.
Human Trish.
Triggered. Oh no, she's a different kind of evil now.
Besides, shouldn't you be focused on your own boyfriend? Done anything fun with Naser lately? Normally, Naomi takes to talking about Naser to like a cat to an unsupervised set of Venetian blinds. Guess that's the vertical ones.
Yeah, those are those slidey vertical ones.
You mean horizontal?
No, horizontal would be normal
No.
blinds.
Oh, slidey. I see what you mean. Okay.
But today,
I am focused on Naser Anon.
what does that mean?
You really don't get it, do you?
Naomi fixes me with her patented bitchy look before stomping away in disgust.
Look, Naser wants to watch you and his sister screw, and I'm trying to facilitate that for him.
You're ruining all of my plans.
Whatever. I don't need her prying into my relationships.
Do you know how much you spent on that cup chair? They don't do returns.
Now I don't even have anyone to use it on.
She's got the executive one with the desk.
Homestuck Snoot.
Wait a minute. Why is it a cuck chair? It's his sister.
I mean, that's just what the chair is called. It's been being called now.
I mean, like, stealing his sister, like, taking his sister away is, like, some degree of cucking, I imagine.
Is it?
That's a very nice Rosa.
That is. That's a nice wedding dress.
I don't know if that's a wedding dress. But it's a
Or,
nice dress.
well, I mean, it's white, I guess I just jumped that. Here, let me bring that over. This is by Froggy, the Boru says.
Fraggy.
Yeah, Froggy, but instead of an O, it's an E, it's a 3.
I think
It
that's
always
more
feels
like
like if,
Fraggy.
this looks like if she was a painter. It's giving me that vibe.
I've seen a lot of like dresses like that in like the Hispanic community. It's very on brand, especially like the stitching patterns.
Ah, yeah. I'm happy with Rosa, and Fang is, well, I'm sure she's fine. What's the worst that could happen? I slip into the auditorium, scanning the rows of students. She should already be...
Ooh, finally. And then Iki.
Rosa and Stella found a spot in the middle row. Further down, I catch a glimpse of the white-winged figure near the front row. Oh, Sephiroth.
No, it's Blackwing.
Ah. Right, and Jill had the white wings. Time traveler moves a chair of the timeline. Oh, I like this alt universe.
Is there a reference to something?
I don't know. The Boru says this is
Or
by
they
L
just-
Dummy.
Oh, they're just like reverse personalities. I get it.
I like.
Reed's clean shaven and put together.
Sure.
Trish is pleasant to be around.
They're all so
Fang is
happy.
super girly.
I like this Fang. I like the pink hair.
is very cute.
It goes really well with the monochrome.
Yeah, it
Monochromon?
pops.
Yes.
It's a good clash.
I wonder what Fang's doing so close to the stage. Hey, Rosa. Hey, Stella. I slide into the empty seat next to Rosa. Automatically, our hands find one another's. Oh yeah, that too, Hinkle. There's been a lot of hand-holding.
Yeah, no. Ironic, given she's, a follower of Raptor Jesus.
They say what we're doing here?
No, nothing yet.
More Snoot Homestuck.
No, nothing yet. Oh wait, you already did that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you think it's that prom?
Wouldn't they just announce that to the whole school? Besides, isn't it a bit too early to be worrying about that? This mod finished, or is it still missing some parts? I think it's still unfinished, because I don't think it's been touched in a bit.
Oh, is that so?
Rosa jabs a finger into my chest, smiling.
What? Look forward to me. From me, no.
I shift awkwardly into my seat. I've never been to a school dance before. My reputation at rock bottom precluded asking anyone out. But now that I'm with Rosa... I mean... I guess?
You kiss.
Rosa lays a hand over her forehead dramatically.
I might have getting dressed up, dancing.
Rosa sighs luxuriously.
Oh, es tan romántica.
When Rosa puts it that way, maybe it won't be so bad. My mind drifts to thoughts of Rosa, resplendently dressed, her and I standing cheek to cheek on the dance floor.
Venom, I didn't really get this right.
Before I could embarrass myself further, Spears takes the stage. Rosa and I, still holding hands, just barely managed to cover our ears in time. Hinkle, you can take Spears.
I'm not doing the voice, but my throat hurts. Listen up.
Oh, that's an interesting goth Rosa you shared, Gideon.
Yeah.
Well, we drag this over. This is by Toad14, the board says.
He said God tier Rosa, but what he meant to say was goth tier Rosa.
I really like the rose vine. I mean, assuming it's a tattoo, but it'd be cool if she just kept like a rose vine around her arm like that. She's got hermit purple.
Hermit purple.
Yeah, it's the stand that's just vines.
Oh,
Thorny vines, but yeah.
I didn't know that was a stand. I'm sure you know by now, but graduation's coming up quick. It's my job to make sure you are prepared for what that entails. I'm trying to eat a Klondike bar, and it's not going well.
What did you do for that Klondike bar?
At this point, it's more like, what did I do with this Klondike bar?
No, I don't know if we could say that on stream.
People, we're sponsored by Klondike. You can't say that.
The first year
Wait,
student council is prepared to slideshare this.
Did you get one of those Boston cream ones that have the hole in the center?
I feel like you're making a joke, but
Yes, I'm trying to insinuate it. But what kind of Klondike bar did you get, actually? Just classic?
yeah.
Ah.
They're so
Try the
hard
peanut
to
butter
eat.
ones or the mint ones. Those are pretty good.
They're so difficult to eat.
I've never had trouble eating a Klondike.
I just bite into it, and all the ice cream goes out the other end because the chocolate doesn't break.
Don't you keep half the wrapping around the back end?
Oh,
No.
are you not? I mean, you should. It's like there for that purpose.
Yeah, you eat it like a burrito.
Also, you might want to cool your freezer down a little more so it maintains integrity longer.
Pint of pain, that
Cool it
image says it
down,
can't be
or-
found.
Well, you can lower the temperature your freezer sits. at.
So you're saying I should lower the but won't that just make the chocolate harder to break?
Oh,
No, be
well,
easier to break because
you
it
could
won't be
just
as
bite
frozen.
through it. The chocolate's super thin.
No, but Khazard Scruffy said turn the temperature down.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it will
in
be
the
less
freezer.
frozen, so it's easier to break through the chocolate.
Well, no, it's not that. It's not. No, not down. I mean down as in literally turn it down, as in make the freezer colder.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So the ice cream will remain colder longer and hold shape longer.
I don't.
And so the chocolate doesn't really melt that, or doesn't. It's not that hard to bring through the chocolate on a Klondike.
Yeah, see, I have the problem
I'm
with
not
the
saying it's
Klondikes
hard,
of.
but the chocolate is always naturally harder than the ice cream.
Now, see, I always have the problem. Sometimes the worst problem I've had with the Klondike is I'll bite it, and the chocolate will shatter and fall off the Klondike onto the floor. I'm like, no, there goes like half the chocolate. I wanted that.
Huh.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I keep the wrapper on.
Yeah. Also, especially for
I
the
mean, I
last
also
bit
don't-
you've been holding on.
I guess I've kind of learned to, like, if you bite slow enough, it won't fuck it up.
I feel like I need to bite faster.
So you gotta
Maybe
bite.
that's a-
I'm just pushing the two chocolate ends into each other.
You have to bite fast enough so your teeth generate enough air
Somebody-
friction to melt through the chocolate.
Can somebody clip that out of context?
What?
Just want to hear Hinkle say, pushing the two chocolatey ends against each other.
Your student council had slideshow.
You know what would
That's
be
it.
crack to do? Read Homestuck live. I don't know if I want to do that.
I think I might quit the stream in protest.
I can read Homestuck unalive.
I mean, first of all, just aside from, other Homestuck things, isn't that, like, crazy long because it's been going for, like, 12 years?
I don't think it's still going.
Well, I mean, didn't it go for, like, 10 or 12 years or something?
I don't know. When did Homestuck start and when did it stop?
The behemoth of a man nods towards Naomi as she slides out from behind the stage.
Here's all the reasons that poor people should date Fang.
All right, I'm listening.
It only went from 2009 to 2016.
Oh, 7 years. I mean, it's still quite a while. Well, I mean, it was a webcomic, right? So was it updating daily or weekly for those 7 years? Or was it like every other... Or did it not have a set schedule? Just whenever they... I mean, also, if anything, I think Hinkle would be upset if I read Homestuck before Worm with how much he's pushed that.
Yeah, that's true. Though Homestuck probably would take less time than Worm.
I don't know. I mean, Homestuck is a webcomic, so that's pictures, and pictures are 1,000 words, so that's going to add up real quick.
I don't think it. I think the entire point of a picture being worth 1,000 words is so that you experience those 1,000 words in a faster manner.
But that's still 1,000 words I have to process.
Yeah, and you're doing it faster.
Am I? Just
Yes.
because you arrange the words differently doesn't mean it's still not 1,000 words to process.
It's arranged so differently that they're not words anymore.
Ignore both of them and read Sly Cooper fanfiction. That's an interesting third angle.
God, it's probably just upsettingly sexual way too frequently.
Which one?
Sly Cooper fanfiction?
People do want to screw that fox.
No, see, you're thinking about the Carmelita aspect. I would not be surprised if 80% of it was like gay fanfiction with
Oh, yeah,
Sly
no, I
and
was-
all the other characters.
I was talking about Sly Cooper, yeah.
Oh, okay.
People want to fuck Sly Cooper.
Homestuck really is that you have to be there to really know. Yeah, it definitely I feel like webcomics really have that vibe.
I'd prefer to never go and never know.
I miss Brawl in the Family.
I don't know what that is.
It's the webcomic that created the probably the most famous thing that came out of it was the Waluigi songs.
What?
The Waluigi singing or covering popular songs and
various
stuff.
songs.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I get you. I don't know when you said 1,000 words before. I was just thinking of the one song. Oh god. I don't remember the name, but it's her going around on the piano through the town.
Oh, making her way downtown.
Yes, that's it.
Like
I love
this
the
one.
GTA 4 video set to that.
For
Like this song.
Wait, for a second, I thought you were gonna say the Sharpie bathtub. What? What is Sharpie bathtub, Gideon?
I'm scared.
It was Hinkle. Read the line.
Take it away. Ugh, I don't have a voice.
Naomi, not blessed with Spears' Titanic voice, carries a wireless microphone with her. Look it up? I don't think I want to. I check out the second she launches into her heavily rehearsed speech. Something about turning points in our lives? I don't know, who cares? Rosa and Stella seem to be paying attention at least. Eyes wandering. I remember my brief glimpse of Fang from before. Sure enough, she's right down in the front row. Looks like Reed's operating the projector. That must be why they're down there. Ugh. Trish is there with them. I could barely make it out, but it looks like she's looking back at the seats. What is she looking for? I give her the bird as her gaze passes over me. Hope that's what you want. Hope that's what you wanted, you... A sharp gasp from Rosa turns my attention away from Trish. I love the Stella scared picture.
Is this one specific?
No,
the Rosa one.
These weren't. No, these weren't Snoot.
Okay.
Just
I
very
like the
rarely.
Stella one.
I recognize the Stella one. I don't remember the Rosa one.
Sly Cooper and Star Fox when it comes to having a loving fan base but not getting games. I don't know, maybe we'll have another remake of Star Fox 64 coming on the Switch too. I'm gonna share the curse knowledge by okay, I'm gonna Google the Sharpie bathtub. I'm only gonna look at the first. I'm gonna just see what Google says for the first thing. Autofill. Cosplayer allegedly dyed their skin using Sharpie in a bath. Oh, okay. That just sounds like a stupid person. I don't think I need to read any more of that. What? I was just joking. Okay, I can imagine how that went bad because I remember Mythbusters tested. There's an episode of Mythbusters where they tested I think it was movie myths. That was for Wizard of Oz that the makeup the Tin Man wore actually gave the guy like it stopped him from breathing.
An allergic reaction.
Yeah, or something like that because it was just so thick on his skin that like his body would start to shut down for some reason.
Yeah, and then the paint on the Wicked Witch was super flammable.
Oh my god.
And she got severely burned. You didn't know that?
I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know she got burned. That's horrible.
Yeah, the Wicked Witch got burned during. I think it was the stunt where she disappeared in the fireball.
Oh. God, the things the older actors went through is crazy when you hear about some of these movies. It's like, what was one thing I heard? When they did snow for like the old movies way back in the black and white time for snow, the material they used was basically just asbestos, straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, these poor people.
To be fair, they didn't know shit about asbestos back then.
Yeah, but still, it's like, oh, no, so unfortunate.
We didn't have mesothelioma lawyers back then.
What? I was just joking around. Wait, she's not even looking at me. What's so interesting about Naomi's... Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Are they doing the doxing?
I think so. How is this happening? How? No. I was so careful. I got rid of everything. I can't bring myself to tear my eyes away from the horror that's on screen. It feels like the school... Fuck. The planet just stopped. Everyone is dead silent. Anon. Who the fuck leaked my nudes? No, this is Anon. This is his hover handing his horse girl images.
They found the DeviantArt.
And everyone is looking at me. Bro, look at the top of his head. That did it. Like a dam bursting, the room fills with the sounds of hundreds of voices laughing in unison. Naomi's frantic attempts to move past the slide are but a whisper among the jeering.
We changed the slide!
With every change of slide, new shame is heaped on my head. Raptor, Jesus, why are there so many? What was wrong with me? And each one worse than the last. A low wail escapes my lips.
Oh my god.
I know, it was an Eggman reference. I did not know that was an Eggman reference, Gideon.
Oh my god. Anon, please, talk to me!
I'm dimly aware of Rosa's hand patting my cheek. There's a sudden boom from the front of the room, and then... darkness. Hello, Misery, my old friend. I come to talk to you again. The lights come back on a second after, revealing what happened. Fang, wings bristling, stands over the smashed remains of the projector. Naomi, Naser, and Reed are off to her side, the couple no doubt grilling him about how this could happen. And Trish is... nowhere to be found. Rosa finally manages to twist my head around to face hers. Her voice trembles.
Are you okay?
Alright, that's enough.
In this route outcome, instead of it being Fang breaking up with the band with Trish because of this, Rosa just goes and suplexes Trish.
Everyone get your ass back to class now.
I can hear Spear's voice desperately attempting to reclaim order. But all I can see is Rosa. The other day was looking for Snoot x Naruto art, and there's zero of it. Well, you know what you have to do now, Gideon.
Either make it or commission it.
I feel like it's really easy to just turn Fang, Trish, and Reed into Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura.
See, now, Fang feels like the obvious pick for Sasuke, but I feel like Trish is better for that.
Well, first of all, obviously Reed is Sakura.
Because he's pink.
He's both pink and the opposite gender one.
Oh, I didn't even think of that angle.
I mean, trope-wise, Fang would have to be Naruto just because she's the protagonist.
Well, I thought Anon would be the protagonist.
The protagonist of those three, anyway.
That's fair. But who would be the Kakashi then?
Anon, for some reason.
No, Spears would be Kakashi. Wait, or no.
Kakashi, but bald.
Oh, wait, or would Spears be the third Hokage?
Kakashi's the one that teaches them to get along or something. I don't know. There's some way to spin this that Anon is Kakashi.
Yeah, you know what? That works. He's kind of pushed into dealing with these three somewhat against his will, or they're just assigned to him by happenstance.
Yeah.
But instead of his face being a mystery because of face mask, he just has no face. It works.
Yeah.
No way. You just give Anon the face mask anyways. Like, what are you hiding?
Yes.
What did you like to know?
What's under his face? Nothing. Like, what's under his mask? Is there a way to like make his face on top of a mask and make that visually make sense at all?
Yeah, I mean, all you'd have to do is just draw the mask over, and then I guess just add lines like the fabric's moving.
Yeah. I mean, he rarely gets a mouth. He usually gets the eyes, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he still have the Sharingan?
He has the Char Rexagon.
The snooting gun?
That's better.
That would make sense if then if you made a... Actually, that would make a good reason to make Fang Sasuke.
No, if Fang was Sasuke, then we'd have to make Anon Orochimaru.
That's upsetting.
No, it's fine because
Anon with like a big snake neck.
Because like in the end of everything, you know, Orochimaru's a good guy and was helping Sasuke all along, actually. And then Naser would be Itachi.
Yeah, the child experimentation was all for the greater good, guys.
He said he was sorry.
All those babies I kidnapped and killed. So dumb, and they just let him get away with that.
Rosa blocks out the ugly faces of the crowd. In this moment, I'm reminded of that first awkward, almost kiss we shared in the school gardens. The laughter seems to die down somewhat.
It's okay, Mom. It's all going to be okay.
Slowly, Rosa transfers the grip of one hand to my shoulder, gently pulling me up out of the seat. She never lets me look anywhere but at her face, however.
It's for me, Nuki. Follow me.
Smiling, she guides me along, walking backwards as to never take her gaze from mine. I don't know if the laughter died down by now or what, but I don't care. Hers is the only voice I want to hear right now.
Okay. Just follow me.
And they fuck in the bathroom. I've never been more turned on right now.
Outside, Rosa cradles me to her chest.
Nice.
I think we're outside Spears' office.
You're going to be alright. I'm in the video.
I can barely hear her words. Mostly because I'm kind of muffled, you know, between them. Honestly, my mind is still fuming about what just happened. What Trish, that bitch. Now this feels a little more, I mean, like in the original one, we see Trish panic and run when the doxing happened. This, we just see her know. I guess it's not that far-fetched, actually. Never mind.
Don't listen to what they're saying, Anon. You don't need them.
I can't remember if this mod also has the uber horny Rosa like the fic I think it was based off of, because they're pretty similar. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. All that hostility during midterms, and now this?
Okay, Anon, please, listen to me.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? Of course this is a very horny Rosa. Look at her. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other on the side, she's got 7 horns.
What are her ears?
There's still spines
think.
of some kind. There's still points. But why this? Why now? What the fuck did Trish think she was doing?
Wouldn't the twist be? I think maybe the twist might be it was Naomi doing it instead.
That'd be funny.
Some people don't care about you. It's true. People like me, people like Fang, your friends.
I swear to Raptor Jesus, when I find Trish, I'm going to make insert most recent mass shooting here look like a fucking joke in Snoot game. I think it's because Anon isn't that close to a Verm drama like in canon to be around them when the doxing happened. Ah, okay. I love how he future-proofed this mod.
Yeah.
Shit. He thought about it. He was ready.
So don't worry what other people say. Okay, Anon? All that matters is the people who care. You've got to learn how to forgive.
The sounds of footsteps snaps me out of my daze. Rosa lets me pull away from her face to the new arrival. Oh, pull away from her to face the new arrivals. Feels like her hand on my back is the only thing keeping me upright, though.
Fang, what are you doing here?
Fang's voice is quiet, her eyes downcast. A part of me wonders how much of me buried in Rosa's cleavage she saw.
But
You want to take Fang, Hinkle?
I don't know if I could do her justice.
I believe in you.
I kind of just want to do the Olivia voice again.
Oh, yeah, it works. Something raspy.
Yeah. Maybe make it a little bit more like Sheena. Sheena just did such a good job with Fang. Anon, you gonna be alright? This is gonna be Olivia.
Are you gonna be alright? You sounded a little rough there.
No, my voice has been awful the past couple days. Like, my throat is going.
Oh, I was making a joke for, like, the Fang voice.
Oh.
But I'm sorry to hear your voice has been going. Did you get that excited over the horse racing earlier tonight?
No, I think it's just talking to too many patients at work.
Yeah, I could see that. Just imagine something for Naruto X Snoot. Inko is Konohamaru. That works. Wait, so would that make Olivia Might Guy since he ends up in a wheelchair?
Does that mean Konohamaru romances Might Guy?
Okay.
Like this time.
Okay, that would make... Yeah, I guess that would make Inko Rock Lee a better fit then.
What?
Well, because...
Yes, that would be funny if somebody did a Naruto mod, but then they just made Anon Krillin.
He's my favorite One Piece character.
I really like the idea of naming a mod a Naruto mod and then having, like, none of the characters actually be Naruto characters. It's like Fang is Frieza. Rosa is some JoJo character.
It's like that image with Ty from Digimon and then like Dark Magician, and he's like, "Go Pikachu, go!"
Yeah. Yeah.
Because nothing in this is correct. I mumble something incoherent.
We were worried about you.
Then Olivia's the strongest because she would fight Madara at the 8 gate. And Madara would be Mia. It would be Miadara for the pun.
You can't beat me.
Yadra, Snoot Chia.
Snoochia. I hadn't noticed Reed slinking up behind her, his tail dragging across the ground.
Reed did bad. Let's see, class, bro. Let's see how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty shit, Reed. In case you missed it, I just got fucking doxxed in the front of the entire school. Wait a minute. My thoughts focused themselves away from the best way to dispose of a small busty dino for a second. You. Reed, you were at the projector. Did you know? Fang and Rosa both gasp.
Reed?
Fang takes a step away from Reed, possibly to distance herself from Rosa's wrath.
I mean, this is something I was wondering in, like, the original version of this. Like, how did Trish pull it off?
I think it was that Reed forgot the flash drive, and Trish said, "Oh, I'll go get it." And when she went to get it, she, just put it in a computer and changed the files and then ran it over. Yeah, because Reed said, Trish went and grabbed it for me, so he didn't think she would do this. Because why would you think your friend is going to dox your other friend? Watching Rosa level that finger in his direction, though, I don't think Fang moved far enough away.
What did you do?
Whoa. Let's calm down, me amigos.
Racist.
Hear me out, okay?
Nose flaring like a bull, Rosa halts her attack. Reed lays out his version of events. By his account, Trish acted all on her own. That little bitch. Truthfully, with how angry I was, Reed could have blamed anything on Trish, and I'd believed him. I already set my sights on her. All that shit she did during midterms had already lowered my opinion of her down to 0. What she did wasn't just adding more fuel to the fire, it was napalming the entire area. But just when I was ready to find Trish and rip her horns out one by one, Reed said the only thing I never thought about.
Do you ever stop to consider why Trish gave you a hard time?
It stopped me in my tracks. Neither Fang nor Reed could answer for Trish, for why she acted like she did towards me. There was only one way to find out.
Anon, could you come in here for a second?
This is an interesting thought, though, because Anon hasn't been as involved with the band this time, so it's not like he's been occupying Fang's time away from Trish. So she's really kind of going overboard for really no good reason in this timeline. With a final squeeze by Rosa, it was my turn to be called into Spears' office. Inside, my eyes instantly fixate on Trish, sitting in front of Spears' desk, arms and tail wrapped around her knees in front of her. Wrapped her, Jesus. There's like an entire rainforest of tissue surrounding her. She looks awful. Good.
Rich, I believe you wanted to say something to Anon. Do you want me to, Trish?
Yeah. Also, I want you to voice her. I resist the urge to strangle her then and there.
This is all your fault.
My fault?
And the principal agrees. That's why he called you in here. If you hadn't come here, hadn't forced your way into our group...
I can feel angry bile start to rise. If this bitch don't shut the fuck up...
then Fang would have never developed feelings for you.
The words erupt from Trish like a bursting dam. All my anger that had been building up until now vanishes. Fang has feelings for me? It
Anime
can't be.
protagonist right there.
Well, remember, in this timeline, he's been actively dating Rosa, so he really hasn't paid much attention to Fang. So this
Yeah,
is...
he's more or less checked out of the Snoot story, aside from like helping with like.
I mean, it seems like he's friends with them.
Yeah, he's friends with them
Yeah,
still.
but he's not
Yeah.
engaging with Fang on like the deep level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is, like, a more understandable reasoning rather than just being a dense anime protag. It can't be. Can it? What she said before the show, wanting to study before midterms. The way her hands would brush against mine in science or music. 1,000 other small, furtive things she did, each a small reflection of the things Rosa and I shared. Fang likes me. Oh, well, I guess Naser will still... I guess, Fang could just borrow Naser's cuck chair, then. Could I have really been so blind? Or did I just not want you to see it?
That's the wrong game.
It's adjacent.
You ripped my best friend away from me, and what do? You go around with some other girl, rubbing it in their face. It's like you don't even care about them. But I care.
Trish descends into a blubbering mess, hiding her head in her hands as fresh tears spill onto her lap.
Anon.
Spear's surprisingly gentle voice pulls me away from Trish's sobs.
Is there anything you would like to say to Trish?
Trish raises her head enough to peer at me over crossed arms. Maybe Rosa was right. Maybe I do have to learn to forgive. Trish. I mean, she's a thick, cutie Latina. Can you blame me? I didn't mean to drive a wedge into your group, and I didn't mean to be such a dick to you. Her eyes widen in surprise. But what Fang feels about me... Man, this would be a lot easier without Spears here. I can't control what she feels any more than you can. I never meant to hurt Fang by getting with Rosa, believe me. I just wanted to be Fang's friend. But what you did, even for someone you care about, that's fucked up. Trish withdraws into her little ball some more. I'm sorry you felt the need to protect Fang's feelings like this. That's condescending.
Yeah, that's a good way to backhandedly apologize. I'm sorry you felt this way. Ooh.
And maybe one day I could forgive you for what you did. But not right now, okay? Trish stares at me like she can't believe what I just said. And frankly, I could hardly believe it either. Spears intercedes at this point, wrapping a fatherly arm around Trish's shoulder.
Very mature of you, Anon. You're a long way away from where you started. Feel free to take the rest of the day off.
With one final look back at Trish, I head back out into the hall. Well, that's one crazy chick dealt with. Now I just hope I don't have to deal with two more. Wait, two more. Fang and, I guess, Naomi?
I guess Rosa?
No, Rosa ain't
Naomi.
crazy. Back
Probably
outside.
Naomi.
Yeah. The mood is tense. Fang and Reed occupy one side of the door, their whispered conversation halting as I emerge. Rosa stands on the other side, her expression completely neutral. Looking at her, I can't remember the last time she looked this guarded. Ah, shit, they must have heard everything.
You doing okay, bro?
Honestly, I don't know. But I do know there's no way I'm going back to class today. Fang looks like she's about to say something, but stops. There's a pain in her eyes as she looks from the office door, and then back to me. And then back to the office door, and then back to me. And then look down, look back up. I got those tickets to that venue you wanted to go to.
I'm taking Rosa.
I'm on a horse, girl. I could see the petite Taro jump at Rosa's word. Rosa doesn't sound angry. In fact, she doesn't sound like anything. I was just imagining her saying something. No sound came out.
In fact, Rosa's not even here. She never existed. Back to the main story arc.
And I think that's what's worrying everyone. Alright, I'll give...
Look, Rosa! Look, Rosa, I'm sorry for what Trish
How
did,
could you
but...
not tell me?
Fang's beak snaps shut. Rosa's voice is husky, full of half-promised tears.
All this time, he didn't even know about you.
We could have shared him! All I could do is shuffle awkwardly as the two women turn their eyes towards me for a second.
I can't even imagine what this situation is like.
I'm kind of already seeing where it's going because Rose is too much of a softie to ever hold any bad feeling about it.
I must have wanted to see us together each and every day. Sorry, Fang.
Fang's face is the picture of disbelief. It's clear she never expected Rosa to be the one apologizing to her. And truthfully, neither did I. Arms outstretched, Rosa takes a step forward.
Amigas?
Fang hesitates for a second, glancing towards me, her amber eyes catching mine. In that instant, I feel like I can read her thoughts. If I do this, then any chance of us is gone.
But I feel like if you don't do it, then any chance of you is gone.
Well, I mean, like, gone as in, like, we won't even be friends.
Why?
Oh, because if she doesn't say anything, or, like, amend this, it's like, she's always gonna have these feelings that of
you
love.
mean by do this, you mean
Like,
not...
like, accept Rosa's apology and, like, you know, put it behind them.
Yeah, I feel like not accepting her apology is the best way to get rid of any chance of ever being with Anon.
I feel like maybe I got things backwards here.
Okay.
Smiling sadly, I nod my head.
Friends, Rosa.
Slowly, Fang curls her arms around Rosa, carefully looking anywhere but at me.
Just friends.
Darn.
With benefits.
Oh.
Ooh.
The benefits.
Simpson.
The benefits is just Rosa making Fang work out in the fields. Her words seem to be meant more for me than Rosa.
But Fang isn't a Triceratops. It was a delayed reaction.
Alright, one more try to give Scruffy time to read the Rosa before it's cut off.
Keller's response is fantastic.
Just then, the door to Spear's office opens, disgorging a dejected and tear-stained Trish.
Choo!
Snarling, Rosa half lunges towards her. A string
But I'm not a Jew.
of Spanish expletives flooding out of her mouth. Trish is lucky that Fang was still hugging Rosa, the tarot putting all her weight into holding Rosa back.
I feel like it's not enough.
Fang spreading her wings to add air resistance to help hold her back.
Flapping to create back rows.
Trish cowers back, too afraid to speak. Rosa, please! I put myself between Rosa and the object of her wrath. Do it outside at least, that way it's not the school's problem. As much I would like to see Trish ripped to shreds, I know it wouldn't solve anything. Man, this forgiveness thing really blows. Rosa, listen. This is something we need to talk about together, okay? Rosa relents slightly. I'm picturing Anon doing like the Chris Pratt pose, holding off Rosa like the Velociraptors in this moment. Fang looks amazed to have held her back for this long. You told me to forgive, right? Well, I can't forgive Trish if you murder her. You know, just cripple her a little bit. I can hear Trish whimper behind me.
Gruff.
Fang slowly lowers her arms, careful to keep them close enough in case Rosa attacks again. Straightening her dress, Rosa gives me a cold glance. I may yet live to regret my decision. Shooting daggers at Trish, Rosa strolls off.
Where'd she get a gun that shoots daggers?
She built it herself.
You could just have a small dagger shooting bow.
I don't know why that. I'm choking on water. I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
Specially sized for shooting daggers. It's small. It fits in your pocket.
It's my pocket dagger.
For a moment, the four of us just stand in silence,
Pocket chiv.
all eyes on the tiny Triceratops.
Howard says that Rosa is a cloak and dagger main. Speaking of which, unfortunately, Phoenix does not seem to be that good. For those unaware.
Oh, Cloak and Dagger was a Marvel Rivals thing?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a new Marvel Rivals update just came out today, and it added Phoenix, aka Jean Grey, to the game. And she's kind of meh. a little sad about it.
Is the meh the gameplay, or is the meh her outfits?
The meh is that she's not very strong.
Yeah, but what about the outfits? I know that's why everybody plays the game.
No.
I'm surprised you just don't main Squirrel Girl.
I mean, I would if I was a DPS player.
You play support.
I would like to play support, but I always play with Amanda, who also plays support, and then there's always one other person who wants to play support, so then I just play tank. It's a little sad.
It'd probably end up being a roamer or something.
I mean, there's a lot
like
of
going
really...
off and
You'd be Spider-Man.
my own bullshit on the flank.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's so fucking annoying. He's as mobile as you would expect Spider-Man to be, and
yeah, apparently there's been quite a skill ceiling with his web swinging.
Yes,
that sounds amazing.
It is. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, it's so impressive, some of these characters, the way they've really made them fit the characters that they are. Spider-Man's top among them in that regard. He's so cool. Just, he actually swings around, comes in, punches up people, shoots webs at them, wraps them up. He can grab people, throw them around in webs. It's just a fucking annoying nightmare, and it's so hard to shoot him because he's swinging around all the time and jumping and fuck. A great counter to him is actually Namor, because Namor is the closest thing to the engineer from Team Fortress 2. Because he throws out some squids that act as turrets.
Oh, who put sentry? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
He's your sentry guy.
Yeah, and
he puts out little Splatoon characters.
Since they have, perfect aim and hit scan, they can easily hit Spider-Man with no concern at all.
I really gotta check this game out sometime.
They've done it on purpose because, they actually recently, in the new update, they buffed Namor so that his main attack, which is just throwing tridents, the projectile speed is faster, so now he's even better at killing flyers. Because flyers have become a huge problem in the game. There's too many characters who can fly infinitely, and every game is just littered with people in the air who, half the characters can't even fight. So this recent update added a bunch to the game to specifically take down flyers. They gave the Thing...
They have a real flyer problem. There's just too much advertising all over the place.
They gave the Thing the ability to...
Fly?
Just... almost. They gave him the ability to just, look at an enemy, press a button, and jump directly at them, no matter where they are.
I figured that would have been more of a Hulk thing.
Hulk can also jump, but it's not as targeted.
And
Hulk also has a little bit of range, too, because, you can right-click it. Well, yeah, but they needed more tanks to be able to do anything at all about flyers, and the Thing was a good... Because, you just couldn't play as the Thing. Everyone was always playing flyers, and the Thing can not do anything to save his teammates against flyers, and cannot do anything to kill the flyers. So, it was just not a good situation. But yeah, now he can jump at a person, any person, and that includes enemies flying in the air, and also his right click it's always been a charge up punch. But now when he hits someone that's flying with the charge up punch, it knocks them all the way to the ground.
Because I was gonna say, if he's a giant rock, so it'd be, it feels like the easy thing to do would make it so if he jumps at a flyer, he just grabs them and pulls them down, grounds them for a little bit.
Yeah, that's essentially what it ends up being when you jump at them and then just right click, and it's nearly impossible to miss because you jump directly in their face. And I have seen less flyers.
Happy affiliate anniversary. It's the anniversary. Yes, it is. Hello, Yo Duppy. Yes, I hit affiliate on this week a little bit ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was July 6th, but, Twitch lets you set it anywhere around 2 weeks of that, so I set it towards, the end of the week where I know for sure I'd be streaming rather than Sunday, Monday.
But no, we need to do a stream where we play Marvel Rivals. I love that game so much.
Yeah. Your Duppy says I dodged a bullet when he was told he missed the horse racing. Oh, you're not getting into the horse craze, you go Duppy?
I love gacha games so much.
I can't tell if you're being ironic or not.
I mean, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to spend money. I did spend $5 on it.
Wait, what'd you buy for $5?
600 carats.
Oh.
There's a the game just released deal where you get I don't even think it was $5. I think it was like $3, and you get 600 carats, which because you get the fucking deals where it's like you can you get these special deals, but it has to be specifically with carats that you paid for.
Right, yeah, because some games do that where it's like, oh, we separate the currency to the free earned in game and then the actual paid money stuff.
I get it a little bit, so I'm just going to be using those carats to do the once a day pulls. And then once those run out, I won't have those anymore, and I'll probably be fine with that.
Yeah, I might end up dipping a little money for a pull or two at some point. Everywhere I go,
that's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Everywhere I go, I can't escape the Horse Girls Discord friends, favorite streams, family. Well, I mean, yo, Dumpy, you should have expected.
You should be your kindred spirits. He's pushing me to play too.
You should have really expected us, for it to happen here. I mean, we've talked about horses plenty. I have them as emotes.
I have successfully played Hearthstone for over a decade without ever spending a single cent on card packs. So it is possible to play gacha games without spending money. There's nothing to avoid. It's a free game.
I only spent $5 on Hearthstone, and that was when I was in the beta to get that golden card you could only get in the beta.
I did spend $5 to get a hero skin. Because I hate Garrosh so much. I just didn't want to be playing as Garrosh. Fucking war criminal.
And speaking of Blizzard, I guess that's what you're referencing.
Yes.
I watched a documentary about them. It's funny how many times they'd see fans do something, kill the project, and then do it themselves. But
like what?
Well, yeah, what's the recent thing?
Fans were the ones who started classic WoW servers. They killed that and then did it themselves.
Yeah.
The hissy fit they threw, they changed their I think my favorite is that after Dota, because they legally couldn't claim it, they changed it so that any custom content you make in any of their games is their intellectual property alone.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they did that with the release of the Warcraft 3 remake. Which is funny because I don't think many people play. I mean, obviously that's probably gonna take a lot of people out of the custom map thing, but it's like then I heard the matchmaking for that was also pretty bad. So it's like they just shot that game in the foot before it even came out.
Yeah, the remake or remaster or whatever it was awful. It was so bad they literally fired the entire team that made it.
Which game are we talking about?
Warcraft 3
Warcraft
Reforged.
3 remake.
I feel like the hate for that was a little overblown.
I feel like the advertising
features that were in the original game.
Yeah, the latter was more restrictive than it was before, for no reason, because it was advertised
also,
as just a graphical overhaul, but then they changed things.
Apparently, they used a Chrome-based web app for the menu page that literally used more CPU than the game when it was running.
Interesting.
And then also they didn't graphically overhaul everything. I think certain cutscenes were not updated or something like that. Yeah. There was a lot of. I remember I did read something that the team they did put on for it typically does not do RTS games, and were given a year only to do this, so they were not given very much time.
They were screwed out of the game, basically.
Yeah, Blizzard just...
And then all lost their jobs because...
Yeah.
It's like the worst thing that ever happened to Blizzard was being tied to Activision.
Yeah.
It just poisoned the company culture.
They escaped though, or no? I'm thinking of Bungie.
Yeah. I mean,
Bungie's in its own shit right now.
The closest thing of to relate to that of escaping, there was some Blizzard devs that because a bunch of them over the years that they left have started up their own projects, and one has actually released recently. I forgot what the name of it was, but it's like an RPG that you could play with people, multiplayer with phones. And you can, like, drop it. So it's almost like Jackbox style, where you just need the game on one computer, and then everyone else can control their character through the phones, because you'll get, like, your character sheet on the phone, and you'll have, like, you know, the map slightly around them, because it's, like, a hex-based, like, map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, okay, that actually sounds pretty neat. I think it's in early access right now.
Was this a Blizzard thing?
Yeah,
this a Bungie thing.
This former Blizzard devs. Because you say like, oh, Bungie escaped because I know they got away with Halo, so that's the closest thing to fit with Blizzard.
Well, no, well, first of all, Bungie doesn't own Halo anymore. I mean, yeah, that was the whole thing with 343 Industries, because Bungie, like, very interesting move. Like, I get it from the perspective of, like, writing a story, and you finish writing the story and you're done, okay. But Halo was more than just a story. It was also, like, the start of FPS competitive video games. I mean, I know there were literally other competitive FPSs before it, but Halo was the one that really got it going.
Yeah, that was because that was the first big Xbox Live game.
Yeah. Yeah, like Halo 2 is
Xbox
at least
Live was like the first big console online.
Yeah, at least as far as I'm aware, Halo 2 is the first game with matchmaking. It was the first game I ever saw with matchmaking. I thought it was...
No, there was probably something on the
wild
PC that did
Yeah,
it first,
so like first
the
console, matchmaking.
I mean, other games had competitive video games with systems that allowed you... I don't think it did. No, but like... What it had was like Team Fortress 2 style, where it was just a bunch of servers that people could join.
Like, yeah, you could fight random people.
Yeah, and that's how, like, as far as I can remember, that's how any online video game was until Halo 2 was the first one where I saw you just push a button and the game is going to find the people you're going to play against for you.
Yeah, I guess that was around that era. That's where the switchover happened. I don't know if Halo 2 started it, but it definitely popularized it.
Okay, Googling it, it says, I'm seeing things saying that Halo 2 was the first game with matchmaking built in for console and PCs. All previous matchmaking was a third-party service.
Oh, yeah, like GameSpy and shit.
Yeah, so Halo was the first one to be like, you don't need anything else. Just turn the game on and you can play people.
Games. It's like, I remember I used to see that on the back of some of the games online powered by GameSpy.
Huh.
I think Battlefront 2.
Yes. I think.
God, I played the shit out of that game.
But anyway, point being, like, it makes sense for, like, it's fucking weird that for them to just abandon an incredibly powerful multiplayer video game like that. Like, they were like, yeah, we're just not gonna make more Halos. And, like, again, I get not wanting to make any more Halo story.
We do have to consider, did anybody that's made a Halo, like, created Halo still with the company at that point?
I don't know. I mean, like, at the point, I have no idea that, like, because, I mean, 343 Industries was just people who worked for Bungie that then, and not all of them, but it was largely people who worked for Bungie that wanted to keep making Halo. And other fans as well. It's just weird that, like, regardless of the story, regardless of anyone, like, previous creatives being involved, etc., like, they were sitting on, like, one of the most popular video game franchises of all time, and they're like, we don't want to make more money off of this. It is a weird decision.
Well, I mean, we could say that with a lot of IPs right now.
I mean, can you?
I mean, there's a lot of popular IPs that just are being sat on.
I mean, there's popular IPs that are being shat on. I can't think of much. I mean, I guess like Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like maybe nothing to the level of Halo, like you're saying, with the groundbreaking aspects it had, but definitely But yeah, like like you said, Banjo-Kazooie. Mainly, it's like a lot of the '90s characters. Like I think we talked before. Like Crash Bandicoot is just Activision's not going to do anything with it because they had unrealistic numbers for Crash 4. Spyro's in a weird spot because the remakes of the first 3 games I think did all right, but then they're just like there's just been nothing with like another Spyro game.
Well, that's you could just do Call of Duty though, and just make another. I feel like those games may have just been made to hold on to the license at this point.
Probably.
Spyro or Call of Duty?
Spyro and Crash.
Naughty Dog needs to bring back the Jack and Dexter series.
I mean, what I was going to say was, like, those games are getting sat on because they stopped making money. Halo never stopped making money. There's like, we don't want the money anymore.
Well,
I thought they got...
The problem is that they also... 343 never really took off with a large majority of classic Bungie fans. But they did have their own audience, and it got big. And then Infinite tried to do a bridge the gap, and it kind of worked, but... I'm not talking about anything 343 Industries did, though. I'm talking about after Halo Reach came out, and Bungie said, we're not making more Halo. Like, that's just so fucking wild.
That's one of those statements that I'm surprised, like, it didn't crash the company, like their stocks or something.
Yeah. I mean, I think they were already in the process of making Destiny at that point.
Because it's like I remember when, like a while ago, like, when the mobile market was getting big, it was like Nintendo was like, yeah, we're really not going to make mobile games because we got the 3DS right now. We have our own handheld, and like their stock prices dropped like 5 to 10% because the investors like, they're not doing mobile. So imagine a company being, yeah, we're not going to make any more of our biggest, most popular franchise. I'm surprised they didn't just implode then and there.
Like, imagine making Super Mario Brothers 3. Nintendo just made Super Mario Brothers 3, and then they're like, we're not going to make another we're not going to make another Mario game. like, a hugely, like, groundbreaking, enormously profitable game, and they're like, we don't need more of that.
Well, I mean, I kind of get it. Bungie wanted to do something else, and they knew Microsoft wasn't going to let that happen. They just want Halo forever.
Oh, is Halo Forever the next one?
Activision was turning into with Call of Duty, and they just didn't want to follow that path.
Yeah. But and then God, Destiny. What concentrated disappointment.
I feel the same way about the post-3 Halos. Well, not Reach, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, but the difference there is that, again, it was made by a different company, and I don't completely hate
a different company with mostly bad ideas, I'll be honest.
Destiny was so good, and I've said this before, but they announced we have a 7-year plan, 7 years of DLC, 2 years into that plan, they're like, we're going to make Destiny 2.
Which is weird, because they could have done it, because like Final Fantasy XIV ran on like consoles up until just recently. So that's definitely at least 7 years. So it's like they could have, because Destiny was on consoles too, right?
It's not weird. I mean, no, it's weird. It's weird from the perspective of what you said, but what you have to remember is then they were bought by Activision.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're bought by a company, but it's like they made the game. They could have built on that, but instead they're like, no, let's just remake everything new for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, because Activision, that's what they do, is they buy a company, force them to go back on every promise they made in favor of what they think is more profitable, and it never is.
Overwatch 2.
Yes, Overwatch 2, literally the same exact thing. They
Well,
announced the Overwatch 2, and they're like,
it's different. They took one player off of each team.
but that's in the same sense that Blizzard promised that Overwatch 2 was just something they were making so that they had a new physics engine for the game
To be
so that
PvE focused.
They could make us the story mode they wanted to make, and then Activision bought them. And they outright said.
No, Activision. Well, Activision already had them
competitive-
for a while at that point.
Did they?
Yeah, Activision took Blizzard like in the early 2010s, and Overwatch came out like
I think it was the
2016.
other way around. I think it's the other way around in that Blizzard's parent company bought Activision, but then I recall Blizzard's parent company bought Activision, merged with them, but then Activision bought out their shares to become the parent company.
It's like a fucking
So-
parasite.
Basically, Bobby Kotick did this to remain CEO, I think.
They said it wouldn't affect the multiplayer of the game at all. This is not going to replace Overwatch 1, they said. The Overwatch 1 servers will continue to run simultaneously.
I don't need to dig up old wounds, but I completely understand your outrage over Heroes of the Storm. They fucked over everyone with that.
Yeah. And then, God, I just remember watching that reveal stream for Overwatch 2, and just the fucking fury I and everyone else in that chat had.
I feel like it feels like Blizzard struggles to do like dedicated PvE stuff that has no PvE, because it's like, so Overwatch 2 got ruined. That's like they've tried to do an FPS for StarCraft, StarCraft Ghost, like a story-based game. For the longest time, like they tried it like 3 times, didn't work. They had that survival crafting game that they scrapped. They had a Warcraft adventure game that was scrapped when it was mostly done. So like they just can't do anything that doesn't have a PvE component or PvP component.
But I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing multiplayer PvP that they've really done, or PvE.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that there's been multiplayer lobbies of StarCraft forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That is a multiplayer. There's the multiplayer. There is a PvE mode in StarCraft 2 that's actually really good.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, I'm not surprised though, but they had to be good at StarCraft.
Yeah.
That was also back when Bungie was, or not Bungie. This is back when Blizzard was still, independent and competent.
Yeah, that was still very early on. They knew they couldn't disappoint the Korean audience. See, that's a different situation. They had a whole other country like banking on this, so they're like, okay, we cannot disappoint them.
Heroes of the fucking Storm. Oh, that was the best MOBA by far. God, that game was so fucking good, and it was good because it was so strategic. And the healers were so fun to play, and the whole
A lot of the characters are so fun to play because they had such variety.
Yeah, like there was a whole strategist kind of character that were just focused on pushing the lanes, not necessarily fighting other characters. And that was so cool. And then they just got rid of all of that because they wanted more epic plays.
And just also the talent system letting you build characters different ways.
Yes. And having it be a team, like it's the team's experience instead of it being each individual character builds experience is so good, because like it completely pushes out the like obnoxious ingrown toxicity that is usually in a MOBA, because it's like
the main
I'm
carry.
So much better than, the main carry is so much better than everyone else. Why do you all,
let
everyone
me
else
have the gold. Let me get all the experience.
Yeah, they made a fucking team game. It was a team MOBA. It was so good, and no other MOBA that I can think of has. I mean, Smite kind of, but has like multiple maps. Like there were a dozen maps the last time I played.
I know Smite has different maps, but I think they're relegated to like actual different game modes.
Yeah, and
I don't
also
know if they
they're
did
not
everything
that,
different with Smite 2, because they had that come out recently. I don't know
Well,
if that has
like,
anything.
they're not different in the way the maps in Heroes of the Storm
Yeah.
are different. And the way that like every Heroes of the Storm map has a different sub goal going on, and there's like these different objectives that pop up over the course of the game that you do in order to gain an advantage in the main goal of pushing the lanes. It was so cool.
But they got too focused on the esports. So I think that's probably why they wanted to push the more epic plays, and also a lot of the characters that came out at that point were very similar in ability. There wasn't anyone really pushing the boundaries anymore. I mean, like in the sense of
because
like,
that's around the time all the Overwatch characters came out,
yeah,
and there's not that much you can do.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They
different.
released like 4 Overwatch characters in a row. It's like, okay, we get it, it's your new game, but you could have released an Overwatch character and then someone else, and then an Overwatch character and then someone else.
I mean, it kind of
you could have done
mattered.
2 Overwatches and then someone else, but 4 in a row is just too much.
Yeah.
Because it kind of mattered because like a bunch of the daily quests are focused on like play a character from this franchise. So if there's only like 2 characters in the game from Overwatch and that daily quest comes up, that's kind of annoying.
Well, I mean, they could just...
It's a small thing, but...
I mean, they could have just held the daily quest off. They could have play Overwatch character or this role.
That's true.
Like, just merge it into a daily until you get enough out.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, back to Snoot.
Yeah,
This is Trish's face listening to that entire discussion. I get it, I doxed you. I don't want to hear any more about Bungie.
And Blizzard. Don't forget Blizzard.
No, she's okay with Blizzard. She would actually get along perfectly in their office environment nowadays.
I still want a new Jack and Dexter game.
And I mean, they also stopped making money. Like,
Oh,
all
really?
those franchises, that's why they stopped making them, because the games weren't selling. Like, don't forget all the Crash Bandicoot
two-
games.
The last
Okay,
Jack
so-
and Dexter game was a PSP exclusive.
Well,
What were they thinking?
So, to be fair, so Crash, because I saw a video about this actually recently. Yeah, they definitely stopped making money because they started having a lot, like passing the license around, and then the company that owned it actually just got bought out and went under. So it was like a half and half of they weren't making a lot of money because they were just letting anybody make a game, but then also the people behind it just went out, so no one could make it. But yeah, Jack and Daxter, they made a racing game and then a PSP game, so that really took some of the audience away on that. But still, they could do a remaster.
Yeah, if you could easily do release a remaster of the first one. I'd love that.
Remaster would be really cool.
Like we're getting remasters of Tony Hawk. We got a remaster of the Crash Bandicoots we just talked about.
Naughty Dog, after all this shit with Last of Us 2, this will definitely get you back some goodwill.
Yeah, come on. You've remade The Last of Us too many times.
Give me a Jack and Dexter, man. Come on, that
Have they
game's
ever
great.
remade Fable?
I don't think so.
I feel like maybe it was mentioned. Let's see.
It feels like something that should have been.
A terrible,
I
development.
guess the graphics are cartoony enough that you kind of don't need to remake it. It still
Oh,
looks
there
fine.
is Fable Anniversary.
Oh.
Well, it came out in 2014. Okay, so it's probably not the kind of remaster we're thinking of.
I mean, it's still a remaster.
Yeah, fully remastered with HD visual and audio. It's on Steam for $35 right now. Anyways, eventually, Fang breaks the ice. The one non-gamer here speaks up.
Fang gamers were talking. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot I was Fang. Why?
I don't know why, Fang. They had a great franchise. I don't know why they would do this. The talk with Trish is mercifully brief. Letting it spill out about Fang's feelings toward me did not make Trish popular with her longtime friend. Fang seemed more angry at what Trish did in the auditorium than about Trish letting it slip how Fang felt about me. Trish mostly just stood there and took it. I think she knew she messed up. She looked ready to start bawling again when Fang said she was going to take a break from the band. Reed stayed behind to comfort Trish as Fang and I left, neither of us wanting to stick around for obvious reasons.
I wish that any version of this would have Trish finally admit that she likes Fang.
Hey, maybe there's a mod for that.
She'll never admit that because she likes Anon.
That is surely not what this is about.
Okay, we'll settle both parties. Just have a three-way.
Pretty sure there's a Trish mode.
I think
would
there
like
is.
a Trish route.
I think there is a Trish mod, but I'm 99.9% certain that one is not finished.
Is
As-
that one where the dev abandoned it?
I think so. I think that seems to have happened with a number of these routes. But Naomi route is still going strong. As I turned my back on her, I couldn't help but think that Trish got everything she wanted. Romantically, Fang and I were finished. As much as it hurt to admit it, I think it's for the best.
Why does that hurt to admit? You're frozen.
Yeah, but finding it out and then, I don't know. It's been a rough day.
I mean, it's the first girl he met here, so there's probably gonna be like, oh wow, she did like me?
He was probably crushing on her a bit first, even if he didn't want to admit it.
Gritting my teeth, I mentally prepare myself for what's about to happen. It's clear that everyone in the whole school now knows my shame. Keeping my head down, I try my best to ignore the passing jeers. Hey, there's the weeb! Well, have you...
God, he's pathetic.
Anon, what's your power level?
It's rock bottom all over again, except without the accent. I finally make it to the exit, shouldering will open the door in the morning glare. Thankfully, Rosa is there waiting for me. Immediately, I'm engulfed in a tight hug.
Back into the bosom.
Anon, just ignore those guys. Okay.
The scent of her hair lingers as she lets me go.
You want me to take you home?
Hey, Rosa, now that I think about it, why do you have hair?
I mean, all these dinos have hair.
I know, it's weird.
Because they would look weird without it.
Unless they were, one of those ones with the dome heads. I can't remember what dinosaur it is.
Pachycephalosaurus.
There we go, thank you.
Wait, is that even right? Because I don't think I'm right.
And linger alone.
I am.
Yay. And linger alone in my empty apartment? No thanks. Actually, maybe could we take a walk or something? I just don't want to be alone right now, and... Hey, loser, think fast! What the fuck is that? Oh, see, I thought this was gonna go where Rosa catches him, and he doesn't get horribly injured.
Yeah, how about we date someone who's capable?
Ow. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to hope for Naomi mod that Naomi can catch us or prevent that from happening. Or maybe just prevent us from getting doxxed. Ugh.
Anon!
I wonder if the Naomi mod will be cucking Naser or if they won't be together. I would lean towards it being that they weren't together, Pint of Pain.
We brought this up before, Pint of Pain. He's already got the chair.
Also, I don't feel like it has to be cocking.
Naser sets you up with Naomi to get cucked. That'll be the...
I just mean like something can happen between them, and then Naomi.
Yeah, you.
Uh,
Ha, ha, ha.
It's just. And then Naser can be happy for the two of you, and like, because he's like, "Oh, I'm happy Naomi found happiness again, because it's not with me."
Sounds so furious beating off in the corner.
That's not what I meant.
I'm so happy for you. Gritting his teeth as he says it.
Everything hurts.
It's possible for a breakup to happen, and then it not being like, "Wow, I can't believe you stole my girl." Like, the two things can be separate from each other.
It'll be
Thank you for
interesting.
attending my TED Talk.
It'll be interesting to see how they would go that, because we saw those bonus chapters. Naomi tried to make herself perfect for Naser because he wrote her that letter that one time.
No 500. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is this code for something?
Lord Meep's activating a sleeper agent in chat.
500 is 500.
Even thinking
No
about...
500 is 500. What does that mean?
I don't know. Even thinking about how much it hurts somehow also hurts.
Are you okay? Can you stand?
I guess on the upside is Rosa's a lot more able to take care of us than Fang was.
She's gonna bring you to the glue factory.
Turns out I was the horse girl all along. I'm vaguely aware of something orange and indignant hovering above me.
Hey, ¿cómo se atreven a esas pequeñas mierdas?
Someone else is going into that bollard. Rosa helps me to my feet. It's a fanfic, a cuck fanfic, where Naomi pays Anon to do Naser in a blonde wig. Oh. Wait.
What?
Wait.
$500 is $500.
So Naomi's paying Anon to do Naser. Okay, so first of all, who's wearing the wig? And who's wearing the blonde wig, Anon or Naser?
I assume. Both of them
They
wearing
both wear
wigs.
the Naomi wig.
Naser. Okay, so it's Naomi's paying Anon to do Naser, like, dressed up as Naomi, so she's got, like, I want to see what it would be like if I was cucked by my...
if I was a male tarot getting fucking ass. That's an oddly specific request, Naomi.
I don't understand.
It'd be funnier if he made Anon wear the wig. It's just like, I just don't feel like begging him tonight. I don't know, I've just made myself laugh thinking of
I just...
Just go in reading, is it a comedy instead of smut? It's much more appealing.
I just love just the ideas the fandom comes up with.
The idea is stupid, but the part that's really just making me not able to stop laughing is the thought of Anon agreeing to it.
Like, yes, $500 is $500.
Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah, to be like, look, $500 is $500.
I prefer to just read it as a comedy.
Anon, I seen where you live. I know you could use this. Then imagine if Fang walked in on this.
I'm sure that's a part of the story.
It has to be part of the story.
She just walks by, stops. Oh, she got you to wear the wig too, huh?
This is the third time she's seen this happen.
Oh, I thought Scruffy was implying that she's done it before.
I mean, I was also going
It's
with that,
both.
or just more people. To gotta keep getting roped in.
Look, $500 is $500.
Anon is so poor, he can't even afford to pay $500 for someone to cook his girlfriend.
Rosa helps me to my feet. Ow, my everything. That was not worth $500.
Can't you walk? Should I get an ambulance?
Once I'm upright, I managed to take stock of what happened. Still
you're
got
down
all
to
my
2
arm and
stumps
legs. I don't think I broke myself upon my body. I really felt the strength of the earth when I hit the ground, though.
You're talking funny now.
I try and take a step, my legs collapsing quickly beneath me. Ah, fuck.
That's the funniest way it could have opened, Lord Meat.
It starts with Anon, Naser, and Naomi sitting at lunch as Naomi tries to convince Anon to do it, with it taking $500. Did Anon... see, what would be funnier, Anon working his way up to the 500 or Naomi opening straight up with 500?
She opens with $5.
It just keeps going up by $5 each time. That was a long lunch period.
No attempt at negotiation. Just every response is another $5.
Would you do it for 5? No. 10? No. 15? No. Naser just caught it. She's got to keep going until you say yes.
He doesn't believe her, but as soon as she gets to 500, he does it because he doesn't want to be there all day.
Oh, please, Mia, Anon, please. You have to walk.
I would just like to say I'd also take that deal.
I mean, yeah, he's a willing participant. $500, $500.
It could be fun.
I mean, that's a sound business strategy, Meep. Everybody's got a price.
Here, let me help you up.
I think I'd rather have the wig though.
Doesn't help with anything, I just like wearing it.
I want a wig too.
Just imagining Anon, like, when he says yes, Fire, he's just, like, it's like, you're so lucky that special edition of my game I'm not gonna play is coming out.
I'm trying,
wait,
Howard, I'm trying.
What was the parody they had in this? Saturina? Like, you're lucky that collector's edition of Saturina is coming out next week.
You're lucky I like to eat food.
Rosa helps me to a nearby bench.
Right here when I bring the cutter up, okay?
I nod, wishing I hadn't as the new pain shoots down my spine.
Just a minute, see? Don't move.
Even if I wasn't broken, Rosa's tone brooked no disobedience.
Of course she did. She put herself in the executive chair.
She's a power cuck.
What's your position, power cook?
I think that's the only thing that, like, can't be power.
No, yes, it is.
In
You just
what
sit
way
there-
are you providing power to the situation?
You
put the
have
chair on a raised. You have to put the chair on a raised platform, so you're always looking down.
Actually, no, a power cuck is a pimp.
I mean, only if he likes watching it.
I want to see Naomi in a giant pimp hat now.
Reverse cucking.
Name's Fineback.
If there isn't a picture of Naomi in a pimp outfit, I think I might draw one myself this weekend.
I didn't think I'd get a Boondocks reference tonight, but hey, here we go. Named Spineback.
I focus on breathing without agony as she sprints towards the parking lot. Alone with my thoughts, my mind keeps snapping back to Fang. How long has she had these feelings? The concert at Moe's? Before? Closing my eyes.
The concert at Moe's?
I could see the look she gave me.
I think I have a concussion.
That one that was looking for me to give her any excuse to not accept Rosa's friendship. Ah, fuck. I hope I didn't ruin our own friendship because of this. Am I a jerk for doing that to her? No, I couldn't have kept leading her on like that. I mean, I didn't know I was leading her on like that. I am blameless in this situation.
Well, ignorance is not an excuse for breaking the law.
You didn't break the law, though.
It's an example of how ignorance is not an excuse.
That's a fair point.
And it quite literally can be, though.
I feel if you're dating someone, it is fair to be ignorant of other people showing romantic interest in you because you're not going to be looking at other people for romantic intent.
Yes. That's not the problem, though. The problem is that she did have romantic intent, and he continued to spend time with her and make her feel pained.
He spent time with her as a friend. She never made the feelings
Yeah,
aware.
Made it clear in the office he was unaware she had any kind of romantic feelings.
Right.
Until that point.
I certainly think that the ignorance of it makes it more forgivable, for sure.
Yeah.
It's completely forgivable because there was no malice or intent behind what he was
Right.
doing.
Yeah, because
there's no malice or intent behind drunk driving.
There is definitely intent behind drunk driving. What the hell are you talking about? It's literally a conscious decision to get behind the wheel and eat.
Yeah, but it's not a conscious decision to crash into someone and kill them.
Well, I guess it depends.
No,
I mean, the consciousness depends on how drunk you are when you start.
I mean, it literally is in that you accept the risk that you are likelihood to crash is greatly.
Right.
Good luck, everyone else.
There's no malice.
Yeah, but this is a common sense thing, not a.
And one might argue that the hints that he was given were common sense things.
Well, no, asking to study doesn't mean
legitimate. One's putting everyone else's life in issue, and one is, oh, I just didn't see the sign someone was into.
It's a parallelism, not an equivalence.
I mean, at the very least, you know, we did have early, because this was last time, so you didn't see Hinkle. Reed confronted Anon about, hey, you know, you're kind of not doing so great because you became friends and were helping out the group with the band stuff, and then you just dropped everything to hang out with Rosa. So Anon was aware that he was being a bad friend, so he tried to improve on that. So that's where his mentality was. He was being told, he knew there was bad friend, you know, situation going on. So he was trying to fix that, but there was no inclination beyond that from that point forward to show romance.
Yeah, no, Reed never indicated that she was into him in any way. It's like, hey, she's kind of bummed because you're not hanging out with us anymore. I thought you were a friend.
Not to mention that there was a whole person specifically trying to hook the two of them up. And,
yeah, but
so one would think that under those circumstances, you start being like, why does she think that we would ever be together? And start looking at things with a more critical eye.
Well, as we said when we started, that was literally the first time in the game, we spoken to Naomi, and she even brought this up.
Yeah.
Because...
So
it was literally the same day as the incident.
Yeah, because you don't really get any of the Naomi trying to be matchmaker until later on in the story, around that point in the Rose route, like, in terms of the main game. I mean, depending on the choices you do when you're looking for the band venue, but the band venue search in this version Anon was kind of phoning it in because he was more focused on being with Rosa, so he never encountered that option.
Okie dokie.
I mean, also, this...
He seemed resentful of the fact he was even doing it.
I mean, also, a lot of these problems are just due to the fact that, Fang and Trish are horrible communicators at the start, for the start and mid-game.
Been their problem from the beginning, yes. But I stand by my statement. That, I mean, obviously, it's not like, oh, you've done a terrible thing. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that...
like an unrealistic expectation in my eyes. I can't know what everyone's thinking at all times.
Correct. That doesn't make you faultless.
Like, I get...
No, never said I was, but...
Well,
yeah, so I guess...
Said he's faultless.
I said...
was that Anon is faultless. You literally said he is faultless. That was the word you used.
I never said he was faultless, but it's like...
I think I was the one that said I have no faults in this.
I'm just...
And that is the entire basis of what I've been arguing this whole time, is that he has some faults.
Yeah. Well, I guess it all stems from the fact that...
They're doing something they didn't know they were doing.
You can't!
I mean,
what do you mean?
Alright, I guess the main thing is, we established Anon was being a bad friend, so if he wasn't being a bad friend for, like, a good chunk of where the story would have been taking, maybe he would have caught on earlier that Fang had interest in him. Because he did spend, like, I don't know what the time frame of the game was, but I could say probably, like, 2 months kind of just outright ignoring Fang and being all focused on Rosa.
Do you remember the episode of SpongeBob where... Actually, it's the Rock Bottom episode. I'm sure you remember Rock Bottom. We referenced it earlier.
Yeah.
The episode begins with them leaving Glove World, the amusement park, and SpongeBob has a balloon in his hand, a giant glove balloon.
Yeah.
SpongeBob repeatedly, unbeknownst to his own knowledge, smacks the bus driver in the back of the head with the giant glove balloon. Are you going to try and tell me that SpongeBob is not at fault for repeatedly smacking that bus driver?
Wait,
No.
Is that why the bus, like, never picked him up the whole time?
Yeah, that's the gag, is that he was angry at him.
I don't think it's the same driver.
Well, yeah, but...
I mean,
it's at the very least definitely why he just drops him off and drives away real fast.
Yeah, that's why they...
I only, like, just kind of connected those two. I never even knew there was a connection there.
There's a bit of a difference here, Ken. I know you're doing parallels, but they're not really... They're not good ones. Physical violence isn't really equivalent in any way to being oblivious to emotional signs.
But it's still, he was ignorant of what he was doing.
I mean, yeah.
So therefore, it's not his fault that it happened?
I mean, he did say he can't control Fang's feelings. Like, if she developed romantic intent, that's out of his hand. He could have reacted better if he knew earlier.
Yeah. If he paid attention.
Well, like I said, he outright ignored her for a good bit when he met Rosa. So
right, which was his choice.
Well, yeah, but there's also the major difference in that he sees him, and this time he has a romantic partner, a committed one, and wouldn't really look for those signs with Fang. He's just like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like he said,
he's also just not the best at reading people. Either.
Yeah, like he brought up, like, oh, when she asked me to study, could that have been something? But we also share a lot of the same classes, so there's more of a normal intent to be read over a romantic intent in that kind of situation. Remember also
unclear on how being bad at something is an excuse.
Well, because reading emotions isn't.
These are also high schoolers. Remember that, Hinkle. They're not the greatest at this.
Autism and other things that would affect emotional, intelligence. So you can't hold that to the same standard with every person.
Because remember, the key underlying lesson for Snoot game is realizing other people's feelings and that other people exist and are going through things.
Right.
So this is the learning experience Anon is going through of, oh, right, other people feel things too.
And so therefore he made a mistake previously.
Yeah, I know, but it's just. Alright, whatever. Let's just move on.
Yeah. She deserves the truth. That Rosa and I are a couple, and nothing is going to come between that. Unless...
Yeah, thank you, Pint of Pain, for putting it in bold.
One would think that then therefore you would be on guard with other people who might get in the way of that.
Or maybe it's his first girlfriend and he just doesn't think other women would be interested in.
Yeah, remember, Anon freaked out when his hand brushed against Naomi's when they first met.
Literally, like, yeah, the entire time he's been with Rosa, like, the alarms start off, like, and then it calms down. He's like, oh, cool.
Remember,
He gets relaxed around her.
remember, he's a guy from 4chan. They have never encountered women before.
Again, being bad at something is not an excuse for...
No, this isn't
Not-
being bad. This is straight up, literally zero experience. He's never even tried to start it.
Right.
You're talking to an emotionally repressed individual who's, like, never really tried to, or been given the experience to grow, it seems.
Also,
I
the
just
backstory of
find-
actively bullied, so he's kind of just shut off from other people. That's why he
Right. I'm not all you're doing is explaining how it happened, not why that makes it okay.
Anyways. A sudden sneeze awakens fresh pain I never thought possible. Okay, maybe my death might come between us. It's okay, she could get Raptor Jesus to resurrect me. What dinosaur are you trying to get into the pants of this time? I would say Rosa, but she doesn't wear pants.
No, she wears dresses and skirts.
With Rosa's help, I'm barely able to make it into the passenger seat of her car.
Okay, no, but do.
What? I don't want you to see it.
How did they get home with Fang?
They called the taxi.
Ah, yeah.
Remember they had the Monarch drive him home?
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought of where to go. My idea of just walking around town until sunset seems like a bad idea now. But going back to my apartment? I can't let Rosa see how I live. How about we just drive to the nearest
Beatrice, no.
237 South Hammond Street? Fuck. The words are out of my mouth before I know it. Rosa chews her lip, hand hesitating on the keys. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have told her. She knows as well as I do what kind of neighborhood that is. Look, Rosa, it's not as bad as everybody thinks. Just as bad as most people think. There hasn't even been a stabbing in a couple days.
Daddy. No, come here.
Shaking her head, Rosa keys the ignition on, not caring to check before speeding off the curb. Yeah, she's also a crazy driver. Hinkle.
Well, you know why that is.
Because she's a dinosaur.
Because she's a woman.
I was gonna say because she's a woman.
Taking you to my house. No, arguing.
Rosa's tone knocks my feeble protests away like a 10-pound ball right down the center of the lane. I kept silent after that. No sense arguing with her when she gets in this mood. And, you know, talking and breathing feel like my insides are on fire.
Tyler, that's what I wanted people to think I was going to say.
I wonder which is worse. The rest of the trip out to Rosa's house passes in relative silence. Save for my involuntary curses at each bump in the road, and Rosa's muttered apologies. I don't think either of us said anything.
least you could have done is taken her to a pharmacy to get you some painkillers or something.
Until
Tylenol.
now she doesn't believe in modern medicine.
Pray to Raptor Jesus, he'll make it go away.
Hey, Rosa. Mercifully, Rosa has slowed down the car down as she hit the gravel road of her family's farm.
Okay.
Are your parents home today? Rosa gives me a quick smile.
Nope. Just us, me of you.
Man, she sounds as nervous as I am.
Well, you're dying today, but at least you'll die with a smile on your face.
As Rosa promised, the house is quiet as we shuffle through the front door. Yeah, Rosa saw you fall. Oh,
Do her parents like you?
Yes.
Okay.
We made a good impression. Yeah, see, Rosa saw us fall down the stairs and hit that baller to take it like a champ, so she knows we can survive the bedroom, kind of.
Coward, that's foul.
Praying to Raptor Jesus is some good old-fashioned pegging can cure most problems. I don't know, he already hit one pull. I don't think he needs another. As Rosa promised, the house is quiet as we shuffle through the front door. The
Her
lack
mom's like the strong, silent matriarch type.
I see.
The lack of a delicious smell feels wrong somehow. Rosa, don't you need to carry my...
Shush.
Rosa dumps her backpacks by the door.
Come. Let's get your line down.
Slowly, Rosa leads me down the hall, my heart rate quickening. It's like someone hitting a speed bag inside my chest. Oh, wait,
lying down is not the best idea right now.
Oh, that's just my heartbeat on my bruised ribcage.
If he has a concussion, like, you don't want him falling asleep.
Yeah, sleep it off, champ.
That'll just be for like the next 6 months.
Just rub some dirt in it. Rosa's room isn't what I expected.
Rub some dirt in the concussion. Get dirt in the brain.
Here, have a salt tablet.
How beautiful and caring Rosa is. It's a shock to see her room is as messy as mine.
Is there cum on his desk? On her desk too?
Not yet.
Uh-huh.
Her desk is a mess of papers. Some school assignments, others look like plant magazines of some type. Photos dot the wall above the desk. Framed family photos hanging side by side with Polaroid staff shots of her and Stella. I like that.
It's so dumb. It's like a Flintstones joke.
Yeah. Just picture like they just got a big rock that they press a button and then they smash the rock open and there's a picture inside.
That or it's the bird. It's a bird etching it.
They squeeze the bird and an egg pops out that has the photo in it.
Yeah.
Remember that episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy where Ed needs a shower? Or Double D needs a shower, and he keeps asking everyone, and everyone's saying no. The only one who said yes was Naz. But Naz's entire life is such a mess, and there's just shit everywhere that Double D can't even stand to use her shower.
Well, it's not just shit everywhere. I think there was like a bras and stuff up too.
Yes, that was specifically the thing. It
was all feminine items, and it
Yeah.
was between that and the state of it that he was just.
I feel like that's what Rosa's room is like.
I could see that. The bed is a mess of clothes, a mountain which Rosa is quickly excavating with reckless abandon.
Sorry for the mess, Anon. Let me just...
I lean on the desk for support, clutching my side. Oh, what's this white stuff? Don't worry about it.
Specimens I collected!
Why does this corner feel worn down?
Whoa.
You should see my own room. Clothes and cornflakes everywhere.
Vortex.
I carefully look at anything other than the bra that Rosa is hanging up. I'm surprised she wears any.
Why are you surprised?
I mean, look at this outfit. You don't see anything else underneath that dress.
I mean,
She just wears a strapless one.
yeah, those boobs are definitely lifted.
Yeah, it's for my pet.
Oh, you have a pet named Nabil.
I could see the gears inside Rosa's mind grinding to a halt.
Pet Juffy. Cornflakes.
Rosa pauses her cleaning, shooting me a questioning stare. Well, he's a Roomba, so... Rosa gives me a look. One that has been passed from woman to man for centuries.
Just get on the bed, Tato.
Hey, I saw that smile.
Do you want another bruise?
Maybe. I hold up my hands in surrender, letting Rosa guide me down onto the bed. Seeing her smile like that may have helped my mood, but it did little for my body. Ah!
There we go, me Nabil. Nice and easy.
Clenching my teeth, I managed to swing both legs onto the bed. Ah, it hurts like a motherfu- I'm suddenly aware of the colored crucifix above Rosa's bed. Probably shouldn't swear too much. Wait, have I been wearing the crucifix Rosa gave me this whole time?
Comfortable?
Compared to my bed back in Skid Row, it's like lying on a cloud. Yeah, thanks.
Just relax. We'll go get the medicine kit.
That fucking image.
Let's see. For Naomi getting cucked.
Apparently she wants this.
It's a,
Not like this. Not like this.
they're not wearing the wig.
They have to both be wearing the wig.
Rosa gives my hand a squeeze before heading back down the hall, leaving me alone. In her room. In my girlfriend's room. On her bed.
You hear the alarms coming.
With no parents in the house. And I'm super vulnerable. Yeah, been a while since I had a 5-alarm spaghetti alert go off.
Okay, I think I've got enough stuff.
It's like Anon's trying to climb out the window right now. Rosa re-enters the room, arms full of gauze, creams, and various poultices.
Some of that stuff I think Poppy uses on a scale, so we probably don't need those.
A bottle sporting a picture of a smiling dino with a Spanish catchphrase is discarded onto the desk.
Alright then, shirt off.
No way in hell am I letting Rosa see my skeleton bod.
Hey, it's a lot better than pudginess.
Can't I just...
Silence. I sorry for.
That was-
I made people angry. I'm sorry.
Wait, what did you say exactly?
I said, hey, it's better than pudginess.
Oh. See, I was trying to find a way to, like, lead up a joke of, you know, skeleton bod. She just, like, feed him nonstop, you know, classic. Oh, gotta get some meat on your bones.
That's true. And to be clear, I'm also pudgy, so.
Rock the pudgy skeleton.
Eh.
Can't I just pull it up a bit?
Take it off. Come. Hazlo ahora.
Okay, okay. Gritting my teeth, I managed to pull my shirt up over my head. My chest looks like a checkerboard of splotchy bruises.
Oh, mi por chico.
Rosa traces the outline of one bruise gently, causing me to flinch.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
No, it's just... I can feel my face start to redden. Come on, Anon, this is stupid. You and Rosa kiss all the time. So why is it weird for her to see you without a shirt on? Maybe we start with my back? You know, to ease into it? I managed to roll over, hiding my increasingly red face in the pillow. Oh, a unique art.
Excuse me. Some of these are bad.
Rosa's looking kind of thin here. I think she has... We gave her our skeleton bod. It's contagious. I could hear a squirting sound from behind me.
She's at the desk again, I see.
Try and relax on them.
Tenderly, Rosa starts rubbing the mystery ointment onto my bruises. I grit my teeth at first, but soon she finds the right amount of pressure to apply.
Better?
Mm-hmm. The balm begins to warm, slowly draining the aches and pains out of my screaming muscles. This E4 Anon gonna have the dad bod in the future. Definitely looking at her dad. He's gonna get that working out in the fields. Relaxing, I close my eyes, getting lost in the hypnotic repetition of Rosa's fingers. She's going awfully low with this one. Feels nice.
And then I got a happy ending.
I got a rusty happy ending.
Rusty?
Is that singing? What happened to Anon? Yeah, he fell down the school stairs and hit a pole. It's nice. Spanish, though. I guess I can deal with that. Is that the radio? I wonder who... My eyes slowly flutter open. The mysterious melody that cooed me to sleep is still going. I'm so relaxed. It takes my brain a second to catch up on things.
That's a funny sentence. Stairs is a canon event in every timeline.
It is.
Oh, wait, I didn't know we had a One Piece crossover.
The Lost Century, it was just them.
The dreaded down
the
D
stairs.
stairs.
They fell down the stairs for a century.
What I've been hearing this whole time has been... Rosa. What is this image? Oh, there's Naser in the wig. With, a pretty big camel toe, or whatever you would call
Pussy.
that for the guy.
It's a pussy.
Oh, I think they call that moose knuckle.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. He's got a better ass than his sister.
The Dino Nuggies really don't add anything to the figure. I can't understand the words, but I don't need to. I can hear it in her voice. The compassion, the kindness, the love.
Oh, you're awake.
I twist my torso slightly, peering up at her. Mm-hmm.
For some reason, what I imagined her singing was One Winged Angel.
Singing it in Spanish instead of Latin.
A Spanish cover of a Latin chant. I want to know what this sounds like now. I wonder if this has been done.
It wouldn't be that hard to turn Latin into Spanish. It's literally its parent.
Yeah, but has anyone gone through the effort to... What am I saying? Of course someone has. If they love Dragon Ball, they'll love Final Fantasy VII. Rosa's fingers idly trace across my back. That was beautiful. That song. What was that? Rosa shifts on her bed, tucking her legs underneath her. I like this giving the implication that Anon just has a thing for girls who can sing. Like Fang, and now Rosa. Her eyes unfocus a bit, as if she's reliving something in her head.
Nobody's sung it in Spanish, but there's plenty of subtitles ones. At least as far as I can reckon.
You used to hold me in your arms and rock me to sleep whenever I was scared. Make me feel safe.
I've woken up enough now to twist onto my back. My mom did the same thing for me. At least, back when she still cared. Now, though... Rosa? I hate myself for the question I ask next. About your mom. The empty house. Is she... I mean, did something... I let my words die. Like her mom.
Oof.
Even for me, it's too painful to finish them.
I don't understand where he's going with this.
Her mom has been sickly. That was the inciting situation, is because Rosa was feeling upset when they were gardening, because her mom's sick, and she's like, my mom won't let me help her.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of caused them to actually talk and make that first connection to lead to their relationship. A moment passes between us. Somewhere outside, a bird starts to squawk. Oh, Fang followed us.
Yeah.
Anon.
Rosa brushes away a tear.
She, Papi had to take her back to the hospital.
Oh no.
It's getting worse.
The tears flow freely now.
Nothing I can do. Nothing either of us can do.
Rosa turns back to me, her voice suddenly harsh.
Why? Why can't I do anything? I'm supposed to be good at it now, helping people. So why can't I do anything about my own mother?
The anguished ankylosaur shuffles closer to me.
I can fix you enough.
You got a lot of work ahead of you.
Make you better when you're hurt. Make you smile when you're sad.
Her voice is pleading.
Please, Anon. Please tell me how to fix her.
Whatever strength Rosa had left finally fails. She falls back against the wall, sobbing uncontrollably. In a second, I have her in my arms. Bruises be damned. She buries her face in my chest, hugging me tight. Fuck it, I can ignore the pain. I'm not the one hurting anyways. Rosa. It's interesting to see this Rosa. She keeps distracting herself with anything to avoid focusing on problems. I would say it's quite that. It's that she has problems that she can't solve. She wants to, but she's powerless. I ended up spending the afternoon at Rosa's house. Rosa had made plans to visit her mom in the hospital after school, so that gave us a few hours alone together. I wish I could say it went how I always imagined being alone with her could go. In my mind, I had pictured Rosa inviting me back to her room, like in all those insipid rom-coms. Instead, Rosa was a total mess, emotionally, like in those not-so-great rom-coms. After crying on my shoulder for an hour or so, she finally managed to peel herself off long enough to make us some food. Even though I was feeling better, she still forbade me from getting up. Just have Rosa ask WWGD. No, you gotta ask WWRJD.
RJD sounds like a president.
It
Robert
does.
Jr. Downey.
That's his little mini-me clone.
What he calls his penis.
We ended up...
I am Robert Downey Jr. and this is Robert Jr. Downey. This is the Disney Channel.
And then he draws the Mickey Mouse out of his penis.
That's when they stopped doing those ads.
I like the idea that they had to stop doing them because Robert Downey Jr. did one with his penis, but like they didn't air it. But just the knowledge that it happened was like, we just can't do these anymore.
One person's done it. That means another might do it.
And we're powerless to stop it. It's a game that nobody wins. The only way to win is to not play.
The only way to win is to not take your penis out.
It's so difficult.
You know how hard it is to piss without taking it out of your pants?
There's so many ways you can draw the Mickey Mouse head. No, there isn't. I spent so much money on this cosmetic surgery to make my penis glow, and just let me draw the Mickey Mouse head.
I spent $20,000 to put a glow stick in there. You gotta let me do this.
Glow stick sounding. We have like this timer for sounding mentions.
No. This
Well,
kind of fell off
now,
a bit.
I guess. Let's see. 4 hours and 7 minutes.
Look, I came back to do Dr. Doom. Just let me draw the logo with my penis. You said I could.
I'm not getting paid in money. I'm getting paid in the privilege to draw.
Look, I said I was coming back to do the Avenger. If you let me draw it with my penis, it's in the contract.
Let me make the Dicky Mouse.
Gentlemen, you know what my price is coming back to play Victor Von Doom. There must be a second Dicky Mouse. Sir, a second Dicky Mouse tape is hit the Disney vaults.
why we stopped doing these logos.
Oh, this is one of those moments where I wish I did do webcams. I've been dying.
Just like Rosa's mom.
What happened to her? She saw the Dicky Mouse.
I can't breathe.
It's like the ring tape.
Anon, I think we're breaking up.
You know, I don't blame you.
I bet you have the stream title now.
I don't think you can make that the title.
What's in the Disney vault?
No, the stream title just because. No, I guess you probably can't make the stream title a power.
Robert, should just call it Robert Jr. Down.
Robert Jr. Down.
Just pull in, just wait for them to figure it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Catler. Just goes into his truck and under character. Oh, it's such a good movie.
I didn't even know there was a Sly Cooper 4.
Maybe it was a PSP game, like Jack.
Yeah, apparently Sony just decided they didn't like making money and just made everything PSP games.
Well, the PSP sold really well in Japan, to be fair.
Yeah. I constantly forget that Sony is a Japanese company.
Yeah. God, I miss the PSP.
Yeah, the PSP was, I guess, it's just the UMD didn't take off well over here in the States.
It was the best handheld, man. It had internet, it had movies, it had everything. And the UI was, to this day, I still think that was the best UI.
All right, let's pull Vigilant and get his 45-minute tangent on the PSP.
Yeah, I don't think he's up for it. I mean, he would be on a regular. Not today.
If we mention the PSP, that'll give him the energy.
I do. Night of Pain has reactivated a memory. I do remember people complaining about Sly Cooper ending on a cliffhanger, and there's definitely not one in 3. So yeah.
Sly Cooper 4 was made a PS3 game made by the people who did the Sly remakes. Wasn't as good. Very polarizing and it ends on a cliffhanger. Aw.
That'll do it.
I wonder, were they hoping for a 5th game, and they did that?
Yeah, obviously.
I always forget, like, Ratchet and Clank is just still going.
It is?
Well,
I guess they did the reboot after the movies, but they also still had the... Too.
Yeah, they had the game.
One.
Yeah, they had the PS5 game to sell the whole aspect of the SSD for no loading screens.
Yeah, it was like a not quite a launch title, but
What is Ratchet's race supposed to be called?
Lombax.
And isn't it a thing that female Lombax don't have tails?
the one in that game is from another dimension.
Okay. Sure. That's a fair enough excuse for me.
I think she's like his mirror from another universe.
Yeah, that would make sense. I would see them doing that with a whole alternate dimension style game.
Would you go in an alternate universe female, or would you go into a relationship with an alternate universe female version of yourself?
I mean, if they were down, I doubt we're genetically compatible.
I would.
Okay, well, I guess we on that. So alternate universe, yeah, that's different. I guess, yeah, that sounds like it would be interesting to try at least. Someone knows exactly everything that I know.
That's true.
Well,
Wait.
they locked us in this room and they told us you either gotta fuck or kill each other. So
That is the
So
only two
obvious.
logical things you do when you face your clone.
well, it's the clone dilemma. You either kill it or fuck it.
Why? What?
Because you have a person who knows all your interests, so it's got to be the most interesting fuck. And also,
Well, no.
they know all your
They're
strengths and
your exact-
weaknesses, so it's
They're
the
your
ultimate
exact
fight.
Copy. They're simultaneously the most appealing and most threatening person they could be because they know everything about you.
That's so fascinating because my brain would have never gone to, oh my gosh, they could kill me. Like,
Well, not that they could kill you, but it's like the two things you gotta do: you gotta fight or you gotta fuck. Like what would you do? Talk? They know everything you know. You're just gonna agree and say the exact same thing.
I'm fine with that.
I mean that, or you're gonna have to deal with a clone that gets clone envy.
It's
That's
that is something that constantly happens with Rick and Morty every time he realizes that, oh, this is another version of me. I need to kill it before he kills me. Every time. I like the episode where they disjoint themselves from the timeline, so there's like multiple versions of the same events happening at once.
Yeah, that one.
And then he's like-
when they got all the different. You could watch it all different things on the different little panel.
Yeah, but then he also makes the realization that, like, oh, the other me, like, both of them have the realization that the other me had the realization that if he kills the other one, and that solves the problem.
Oh, I remember that episode now. That was a fun one.
Anyway,
We ended up watching a rerun of some Mexican soap opera while munching on some reheated carne asada.
the part where
No,
with
don't
the
want to
glowing-
tread back down this road, brain. Stop making me think of joke. The Dicky Mouse.
We did start watching the Disney Channel, but we got a really weird advert, and we were like, no more of that.
The Dicky Mouse Clubhouse, eh? It's fun inside, come inside.
That's a mystery contraceptive that we'll use later.
That's mystery tick.
Oh no!
It would have been a great way to spend some time with her, but I could tell something was off. Oh wait, it's the TV. We've just been watching our reflections.
We've just been staring at our reflections for 2 hours.
Whenever I glanced over at her, Rosa never really seemed to be watching the TV. She kept checking and rechecking her phone for messages too. I couldn't blame her. Even though my own relationship with my parents was strained, and I learned one of them was in a hospital, I'd be worried too. Well, probably. Okay, maybe I send a card or something. Kingdom Hearts would have been a really different game if Sora met King Downey instead of Mickey.
King Downey?
What are you doing with that Keyblade?
God.
Dick chick Beyblade.
After Sora helps that realm, Robert gives him the keychain. Sora looks up. I don't think I want this Keyblade. No, so you have to shake it a little bit so you can use it.
Snoot executed.
Eventually, after a 2-part episode where I think someone accidentally married his sister's aunt's cousin's gardener, Rosa offered to drive me home. Are you sure you don't want me to go with you to the hospital? Rosa and I were lingering outside my apartment, saying our
I
usual
feel like
long
that was
goodbyes.
supposed to be Rosa saying that.
Are you sure you don't want me to go with you to the hospital? No, that works for Anon.
Yeah, because she's going to go visit her mom. And...
Oh, whoa. Okay, I thought we were talking about Anna going to the hospital.
I mean, he probably should.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I was laughing at you.
Rosa and I are lingering outside my apartment, saying our usual long goodbyes.
Scruffy.
Oh, got a little closer. Yep.
No, me no feel. Need your rest.
Russ's attempted mom glare is harmed somewhat by the fact that her eyes are still puffy from crying.
Okay, promise.
I could tell she's putting on a brave front for me. The entire drive over here, she was obsessively checking her phone for messages from her dad. I thought we were going to end up in the hospital, too. It very nearly caused a serious accident.
I like how chat is still going on.
Would the handsome version of Robert Downey Jr. be his Tropical Thunder character?
Handsome got Norded.
Oh god, what would his...
Well, we gotta use the full Robert Downey Jr. So what can we do with an X with a full name?
Well, that's the nobody name, not a Nording name.
No, yeah, Norded. Xehanort, that was the nobody.
Yeah. No, Xehanort's the person.
No, I thought
Well-
Ansem was the person, because it's Ansem the Wise.
Xehanort was a person.
Ansem the Wise is a different person that Xehanort then decided to take his name.
Xehanort was
okay.
a person that Xehanort...
Right, yeah, he took his identity.
Yeah,
Xemnas is the nobody. Right, okay, there we go.
yeah. Xemnas is the nobody of Xehanort because he was going by Ansem when he became a nobody.
And the nobody always just...
Xehanort just also happens to have an X in his name.
Yeah. He just made all his followers.
He really likes X's.
It's like, why is everybody else... Nah, you gotta put an X in.
Insanely convoluted plot.
X should next to you. Sure.
There's too many X's.
I mean, you could just remove the X and Exotripne would Jr.
I like how it keeps Junior.
As much as I care for her, Rosa is a menace behind the wheel. Just let me know if you want to talk about it.
Look, miss.
Rosa gives me a quick peck on the cheek, and for once I'm glad it doesn't come with a hug. After climbing into her car, Rosa rolls the passenger side window down for just one more thing.
Anon.
I have to lean over somewhat to meet her gaze. This time, her mom glare is perfect.
No more skipping class.
I linger long enough to watch her peel off, quick enough to leave tire marks on the street.
Your part.
The desolate emptiness of my apartment serves as a poor welcome home. I don't even bother feeding Rainbow, instead just barely mustering the energy to kick off my shoes before collapsing onto my bed with a groan. I sent a text to Rosa letting her I got home safe. I think she was worried I'd be jumped by a Druggisaurus between getting out of her car and getting into my building. My phone also lets me know I've got some missed texts. Looks like they're from Fang. Hey. Yo, what the fuck? Someone said you fell down the front steps at school? You okay, dweeb? Taro face. 3 messages, all from around the same time this afternoon. Seems she doesn't totally hate me yet. Maybe there's still a chance between us. We could bond over the fragility of my weak, skinny body. Oh, wait. Guess I got some more texts. Reed said Rosa took you home. Listen, can we talk tomorrow after school?
Ooh.
About us, I mean. Fuck. Do I say anything? Should I say anything? I never had to turn down a girl before, let alone one who may or may not be my friend still. My thumb hovers over the keypad, blocking out the faint light from the screen. I let my phone fall flat only on my chest, staring at the ceiling. Guess that's supposed to be onto. Ah. Goddamn bruises. I'm skipping double fuck and going straight to quintuple fuck my life. Try as I might to calm down, my mind is a swirling vortex of thoughts. Fang wants to talk about us. Tomorrow. The memory of this morning rattles around in my head. Feels like a week has gone by since I got out of bed. Between being doxxed, having to tell Fang I don't like her like that, and hearing about Rosa's mom being in the hospital, I don't know which was worse. I mean, Rosa's mom being in the hospital is really bad.
Yeah, it makes everything else feel small.
Ugh, Christ, maybe it was easier when I didn't have any friends. Rolling over, I managed to slide my phone onto my desk before curling up to sleep. Never had to deal with this stuff when I was alone. It was just me, my games, and 100 strangers over the internet. But now... Wasn't life supposed to be better with friends? I thought it was magic or something. With a friend, you can do anything you want. He says to himself, out loud. Raptor Jesus, what am I doing? I'm sitting here feeling sorry for myself when people I care about are going through actual problems. What kind of friend am I, even? Have I made the lives of any one of my friends better? Trish hates me just for existing. Although we were never really friends, so fuck her. Rosa's mom is in the hospital. Wait, Rosa's mom is the hospital.
Rosa's mom has become a hospital.
Oh, no.
Her disease has progressed.
She ate the hospital fruit. It's a Zoan, apparently.
I like the idea of Zoan locations.
And Fang, well... She broke it off with her best friend because of me. And what did I do for her? I shattered her hopes of anything between us.
I mean, you didn't shatter them. I guess technically you did.
The inciting incident did involve him. I can't help my friends. Fuck, I can't even help my girlfriend. The sight of Rosa crying her eyes out about her mom made me want to throw up. But what am I supposed to do? Just being there for her doesn't feel like enough. Every time she looked at her phone today, I had to brace myself for the worst. What if the worst happens? Shit, I could barely handle losing a rock ring match to Reed. How am I supposed to deal with Rosa losing her mom? The next day, I managed to limp my way to school without too much trouble. I didn't have the heart to ask Rosa how her visit went yesterday. Hey, on the upside, Fang's not skipping school, so Naser won't beat the shit out of us.
You didn't even skip school.
Yeah. I think that's
Which is the first for Anon.
I think that's something I should discuss face to face. She seemed okay in the brief stint we texted this morning, though. I still feel like I should be doing more for her, though. Anon needs some good old Mo advice right there. It's too bad we're not too close to him right now. Mercifully, there's no jeers from my peers as I make my way to the locker. I guess everyone's already forgotten about it. Still, probably best to avoid running into anyone for today. Last thing I need is to get shoved into a locker or something. Hinkle.
Someone else.
Scruffy.
Oh.
I don't like my nasal voice.
Okay, but what if he had the wig on?
Anon, wait!
Turning around, I could see Naser working his way through the crowd, his stupid head fin making him look like the world's worst dressed shark.
Alright, I'll do something. Hey, I need to talk to you.
Something in his tone makes me tense up. What's up? Naser gives me a quick looking over. So Naomi's got $500 for you.
I heard some asshole shoved you down the stairs yesterday. You okay, man?
Naser's smile looks forced. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, someone did try to rearrange my skeleton for me, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Dang it, Gilderoy Rockhart.
Don't worry about it.
I'm glad to hear it. Listen, Anon. There's something else I want to talk to you about. You need to fuck my sister, Anon. The Redfield name has to be passed on.
He pulls off the bat. He pulls off his head.
You thought this was a school of dinosaurs.
You thought you could get away from me, Leah.
You change 2 letters in your name, but I'll always find you. It's about Fang.
I'm suddenly very aware of the lack of anything to put between me and Naser. Or in other words, between me and the brother of the chick whose heart I may or may not have ripped out and stomped you on yesterday. I try to calm my nerves as Naser continues. He wouldn't do anything rash, right?
Thank you for not being in a cross-gender, I guess cross-gender as well, but cross-species relationship with my sister. That means a lot. I'm racist, by the way.
Yeah, we all know, buddy.
She seemed kind of down last night.
She? I guess Naser's abandoned his attempts to follow Fang's passion for picking pronouns.
Normally, when she has a shitty day, Fang takes it out on me.
I'm reminded of the text from Fang Naser showed me on my first day.
But yesterday, she seemed off.
Off how? Naser half shrugs his shoulders.
Well, for starters, she didn't eat not a single dino nugget.
Oh my god.
Yes. You're killing her.
And she didn't blast whatever she thinks passes for music until 2 a.m. like she usually does.
No music? From Fang? The thought of her without music is one my mind refuses to accept. It would be like a certain Turkish finger painting forum without its usual desperate air of self-importance.
I can't tell if that's like a reference to something real.
4chan.
It's just a fortune.
I guess.
It's not, I guess, it's just a joke. Insert nationality with random.
But like, well, why finger painting?
Because it's like Mongolian basket weaving form. You just do random nationality, random hobby, and then some sort of gathering place.
And it's 4chan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this meme before.
Wow, it's an old
Because
one.
it was based off of 2chan with Japanese.
Huh. Don't get me wrong, it was the best sleep I've had in years, but...
I didn't even need the wig that night. The troubled Taro scrubs the back of his head. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look this worried.
I don't know, it was like nothing... That's not right. Nothing mattered to her anymore.
She's been listening too much to Professor Carl.
What?
Because they got Carl from Aqua Teen as the teacher. And I was like, it don't matter. None of it matters.
Oh, I see. Like, Fang finally just gave up.
He words like finally as if he was like looking forward to this.
No, or he's been extremely concerned that it's going to happen.
Saw it as inevitability in some way.
Ending 2, but you hook up with.
I don't even know if she was out of bed by the time I drove over here. I tried asking what was wrong, but she just told me where I could shove it.
Naser's half laugh is hollow.
I even tried asking Trish about her this morning, but you know how she can be.
Naser rolls his eyes as if to say, hey, remember how Trish tried to ruin your life the other day? Yeah, I think I do. Naser, listen. He perks up slightly. Is this going to E1 Fang by default? I don't know. I mean, I imagine this would put Fang in a different way. Because, I mean, hey, we won't have Anon telling her, hey, everything that happened between us for the past year was all an orchestration by Naomi to, like, be that final push off the deep end. I think I might know what's up with Fang.
Yeah? What?
Well... Whew, boy, here we go. I filled Naser in on everything that happened yesterday. Specifically, what happened between me and Fang. And while he wasn't happy to hear that Fang had been having feelings for me, he was even less happy to learn I had turned her down. Okay, man, you can't be mad at me for that. I'm already in a relationship.
It's like,
yeah,
this feels unreasonable. The man's already clearly dating.
Yeah. It's like, okay, be mad.
She
that...
knew you first. She's got first dibs.
Yeah. Like, okay.
You didn't go along with Naomi's plan?
Oh, wow, you were on it too? I guess it was hard enough for Naser to grasp that sister like the skinny like me. Learning that I said no, see, more than he could bear. I could visibly see Naser's thought process as his mind attempt to work out what I just told him.
Fang likes... But that's... I mean, how would you?
He finally comes back to his senses and hurries off, seemingly not even noticing as he shoulder checks me into the lockers. Ah, son of a bitch! Several students nearby burst out laughing. Yeah, everyone laughed the weeb. While I'm making sure I could still move my arm, my phone buzzes. How are you doing, mi novio?
I think this is interesting because, like, getting Naser on Fang's side seems to always be the way that this works out well.
Yeah, at the very least. Or getting them to talk to some degree.
Yeah. So that's still happening, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more injuries, I hope? Well. Testing my shoulder doesn't elicit more than the usual amount of screaming pain, so I think we're good. Nothing major.
Usual amount for, like, after this injury, or, like, does he always have screaming pain in his shoulder?
Turns out that's what those alarms are. He has chronic pain.
Oh, he's got really bad, bonitis.
Bueno. Smile. Listen, Anon. I feel terrible about what happened with Fang. They are going through a lot right now. I could use a friend. So I'm inviting both of you over tonight.
So I need you to put on the wig and go visit.
I need you to put on the ginger wig. Maybe we could do something for them. You know, lift their spirits. That could be a good idea, yeah. I'm seeing Fang after school today. I could talk to them then. Gracias, mi novio. See you during lunch, see? Smile face. Well, I'm glad Rosa seems to be doing okay. So she wants to do something for Fang, huh? I guess that couldn't hurt.
Go.
What?
I had no idea this still had so much more to go.
Yeah. I guess that
I mean,
could...
the same thing happens in the other endings. They're so long.
I mean, maybe this is finished, after all. I guess that couldn't hurt. But isn't she still worried about her mom? Maybe this could take her mind off of things. Finally, lunchtime. Rosa and I have been eating together in the gardens lately. I think being around all those blooms takes her mind off her mom a bit.
Is this a good stopping point?
Yeah, we could stop here.
Yeah, this is getting a little late.
There we go.
Yeah.
Roll back before lunch.
We figured out where I was going with.
You want to know how far it goes? No, I think we'll be able to finish it next week.
Probably this is actually just where it stops abruptly.
If it ends early, there's other short mods we can do.
Or gonna just train horses.
Could do that too. There's a lot to this mod, shockingly. Oh. Plenty of Rosa. That's fun. Alright, well thanks for watching, everybody. Hanging through the horse racing and then this surprisingly depressing turn for Snoot game. Though I guess that's kind of half of the Snoot game. Horribly depressing turns.
Yeah.
You could have gone farther if you didn't laugh at Robert Downey Jr. No, we laughed at Robert Jr. Downey, Khazard.
We were laughing at Dickie Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna die.
Alright, well thanks for watching. I may do another Uma Mumusume stream Sunday. If not, Monday will be Pseudo Regalia. We'll downgrade from the horses to a goat. So look forward to that. Come check it out. Otherwise, you can wait till next Friday for more of this. As usual, Toke on Thursdays. Have a good night, and see... Marks 1,458 days without Shima. I know. He'll return one. He'll come home one day.
Shima, come home.
Alright, well, have a good
Buenos
night.
noches, everybody.
Bye.
See ya. Good night. Farewell. Have a good weekend.